I bought the most expensive plane ticket.
That's right. Freshly out of Europe, huh? Guys, relax. Relax.
Please.
Serious. Stop.
Please.
Serious.
Beans! Beans!
And a little bit more?
Stop.
I'm terribly ill.
We spent the first week of this episode going in a perfectly straight line across Europe. That's what we've been doing for the last 6 days. You guys can go watch the videos, but
Oh, we were supposed to watch one of those. Forgot.
am in pain. Greatness comes with a cost. If you don't know, I'm going all the way around the world in 30 days and uploading a video on this channel every single day for 30 days. And if I miss a day, my entire channel and all my videos get deleted forever. If I miss
What? What?
Mr. Beast.
Nothing says I can't just delete videos throughout the month for fun.
Please, God, don't do that.
We've only made it a quarter of the way around the world so far, and we have to get to the next city somehow. So I hit up the tourism.
Upload every day for a month.
So-
And it's recorded content, too. Oh, that's impossible.
Excited about the series and what we're doing, that they gave me tickets to their brand new suite, the Emirates A380 first class suite. What does suite mean on an airplane?
I don't know. It sounds big.
Except Beans said that he wanted to sit in economy.
I'm a man of the people. I like to sit with people I can relate to, not with the
That, if they're giving me a ticket for free to lay down in a bed, thank you. Yeah, I'll take the handout. Who am I to deny a handout? Oh, so I can relate more with the yo, you know what I'm gonna be doing? They upgrade me to first class in a flight. I'm gonna say, bye-bye, Barokies. Have fun sitting in a shitty chair for 6 hours.
Gosh, I've never seen a number that high on a plane ticket. I always used to
That
watch.
streamer ego? Well, no, that's how I would act if they upgraded me. I would never buy that ticket though. Dude, I've flown hundreds of times. I will sit in the back of the plane next to the fucking shitty toilet. Straight up. I'll sit middle row. If it saves me $200, I'll sit middle row.
Watch Casey Neistat's video where he went on these like crazy plane seats. I never thought that guy would be me, but today it is. And I'm gonna bring you guys along for the ride. So we're gonna start with the first part of the process, boarding. Let's go. I had a few minutes before I needed to get on the plane, so I decided to check
Such a sick suitcase.
out the Emirates Lounge. This place is huge. It's just me and all of this food. This is a service that comes included with your ticket. Welcome to the Emirates Lounge. We have chicken wings, mashed potatoes, coffee, and cubed cheese. I'm going to squeeze every
I don't like eating cheese straight, unless it's a mozzarella stick.
last drop of luxury out of this experience possible, and I'm going to bring you guys along the way. The privacy inside this lounge is actually crazy. If you ever go into a lounge inside of an airport, they're normally packed full of people. There's like a line outside. This place is silent. Sometimes when I'm traveling, I'll pay to go into a lounge to take a shower, which is a game changer if you have never done that. The Emirates Lounge does not have showers, but I hear there's a shower in my suite. Tell this guy to stop yapping and just show me the cool plane seat, huh? The flight does board in like 5 minutes, so we have to go. The line to this plane right here is...
And then I'm gonna be going, second row, right? You guys are in the group line. This is like you ever been to Disneyland in a fast pass? This is exactly what it's like. See you guys on the plane. Or I won't, because you're gonna be in the back.
huge, and that's because this plane right here that we're about to get inside of is the world's largest passenger plane. It's 2 stories tall. I've actually never been on one of these before, and it is massive. Let's get on that plane, huh? All right, thanks so much. Here we go. I've waited years for this moment, and now today I experience it for myself. Mainly thanks to you guys. Thank you for subscribing. That's why Emirates gave me this seat, and now we're gonna experience it together.
I don't know what Eric's doing, but I'm having a great time. That guy's a freaking idiot. I'm sitting on the floor eating my chips, and I'm having the best day of my life.
If you guys don't know, on my Instagram, I always do a gap check on airplanes. I'm always afraid of falling through the gap, so let's do a gap check here. That's a nice gap, though. This was insane to me. The first class section takes up almost the entire top level. Every single seat is like its own little palace.
Thank you, David. Appreciate you.
All right.
David would let you poop in his hands. If you're David would wipe your ass on this flight if you need him to. This seat probably costs like 10 grand.
What are we looking at here, David?
That's your kit bag.
Kit bag. What's in here?
Toothbrush, shaver, perfume.
You guys thought of it all.
With a spa also.
Spa.
And shower.
shaving on an airplane.
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna take a slot, whichever time you wanna take a shower.
I love it.
This is the writing pod and the pen, a mini bar.
A mini bar.
Yes.
I like this.
You can replenish it anytime.
This is like a hotel room where you...
Getting fucking hammered on the Emirates flight. They're about to carry me out on a stretcher.
Everything's just free.
It's so free.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the floor's dirty, but so am I. And I'm not afraid to admit that. Unlike Eric, a freaking idiot. He's probably eating
I'm gonna be teleporting countries.
caviar and having his freaking toenails clipped right now.
Would you like to have some dates? We have some dates with orange peel, plain, and almond.
Let's do plain. Is that this one?
Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much.
You're very
That's awesome.
Coffee.
Oh, I only get one? See, that's I'm gonna be that. Dude, the second they upgrade me to the fucking first class, I'm that one rich guy. Oh, 100%. They fucking upgrade me. Oh, I only get one of these. I can't have all of them. Oh. She gives me 3. I just throw the other 2 out.
That this place is a never-ending supply of food.
I don't want them. Can I offer you a warm towel? Get the fuck out of here. What the hell are you using a warm towel for?
Towel would be amazing.
Oh, yeah, warm towel.
Just never-ending stuff.
What am I using? What was that? It was just supposed to make you feel clean?
For? What do I do with this? The craziest part about all this is we are just scraping the surface. We haven't even left the airport. Beans did finally manage to meander onto the plane, even made a new friend in the process.
I'm here with my new friend Alpa.
Hi.
We're enjoying the benefits of economy. We don't need a shower on the plane.
My knees are touching the back of the other person's seat in front of me. It's really unenjoyable here. The seat is terrible. My back problems have already started up, and this is a 7-hour flight. I can't wait. I'm ecstatic. I'm ecstatic to be able to sit here. I'm aching in pain. Every time I move my foot into the aisle, the flight attendant just nails me with one of those snack carts.
Food or anything like that. We have the power of friendship.
Yes, I agree.
I'm a little overwhelmed right now, so I'm just gonna sit here and wait for this plane to take off, and then we'll do a little tour.
We're taking off. The babies have stopped crying. Eric's probably eating like filet mignon or something right now.
It was time to try out every feature this suite has to offer. Vanity, gourmet snack basket with M&Ms, chips.
Unraveling that M&M tube, and I am no hands gulping all of them down. More, please.
Screens. I just press this, and my whole seat starts laying down. I press this, the doors start closing behind me. It's
It's not like a privacy room, because they can just look over the fucking thing. That's what I don't get about these. Like, he could just, like, the flight attendant could just be like, "Do you need anything, sir?"
basically like I'm flying the plane. Please don't trust me to fly planes. The dining service is whatever you want. There's no breakfast or lunch or dinner or dessert. You just ask for whatever you want, and they go make it for you in the kitchen. When I need my air up filled up, they filled it up. Do you understand the freedom in this? It's room service, a private chef, and an assistant all in one. Dom Perignon.
Yeah, I'll take a shot of your finest Svedka. Yeah, give me bottom shelf. Yeah, I'll have one glass of Fireball. Thank you. I'll have one glass of Fireball. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Jägermeister as well. Please, can I have a Jaeger bomb? Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, give me a Red Bull. Yeah, give me a vodka red. Yeah, thanks.
$100 glass of champagne right there. The craziest part about this seat so far to me is the space right over to my left. That is Suite 1F, which was supposed to be Bean's seat. We literally had the ticket for that seat right there. It is...
Had the ticket and he didn't take it? What type of nut shit is that? He opted for economy when he had a free first class ticket. That is insane.
Completely empty. My man passed all of this up to sit in economy.
Watching Inception. I'm probably gonna watch a lot of movies.
Watching Inception with corded earbuds that I had to pay $30 for. Because nobody has an aux corded earbud anymore.
Eric's probably like watching some movie on like a flat screen TV.
Sometimes the screen freezes, and then it just skips like 5 minutes.
And then the beef sliders. Should I do caviar? Yeah?
It's our signature offering.
Okay, I have to do it.
You have to do it.
Okay, caviar as well. Thank you so much. Thank you, David. They're so cool. David.
And David, could you just Catch my poop. Thank you.
Joe, they are so sweet. And yes, I said 2 people's names because I have not 1, but 2 flight attendants dedicated to this suite. I have the craziest imposter syndrome right now because I'm not this guy. They think I'm the CEO of some Fortune 500 company, but I'm not going to stop them because we made an agreement to squeeze every drop of luxury out of this experience and share it with you guys. It had been an insanely long 24 hours of travel, and I was beyond exhausted by the end of it. My only goal, use my private flat screen TV to watch Elf, but I was so beat that I passed out within the first few minutes.
Good morning, guys. I accidentally fell asleep watching Elf.
How long is this fucking flight? Did Bean opt for an economy seat on like a 12-hour flight? Because if so, I'm so mad.
To be the deepest sleep I have ever gotten on an air.
I thought if you're going on a flight that long, even economy seats laid down. I don't think I could sit on a 24-hour flight 90 degrees. Like, I honestly don't think I'd be able to do that. Because that would start painfully hurting.
Not want to get out. I managed to drag myself out of that super comfortable bed and give myself a tour of the rest of the first class cabin that I hadn't seen yet.
What type of cake is this?
I'm using chocolate cake.
You realize this is like ridiculous, right?
It's like a flying.
Like this is crazy. Can I just get a regular coffee with cream? Thank you so much.
Oh my God, bro. Order some alcohol, man.
Good.
I hadn't heard from Beans or how he was holding up. Fortunately, that cake and coffee gave me the energy I needed to make a long voyage down to economy.
Beans is in here somewhere. Where's this kid at? My boy is dead asleep right now.
I decided to let Beans sleep and headed back to my seat to find out what a full
He's middle seat. He's middle seat on a fucking cross-country flight.
meal on this plane looks like.
The power of
That's
infinite
like torture.
room service. With great power comes great responsibility. And my responsibility is to order everything. And I'm going to gorge myself until I'm sick.
By then, Beans had managed to wake himself up in time to eat his own meal down in economy.
We're having a great time. We got dinner
His own meal's
rolls.
gonna be salty.
There's some strange assortment of
That looks disgusting, though. That chicken looks all right. That looks... I don't know, man. That just looks like that came out of a bag.
vegetables.
It's so delicious.
Stay tuned, because things are going well in economy.
That looks awesome. Oh, this is insane. We got breakfast meats and hash browns and
Who?
espresso,
An espresso with art on it? Oh, my God.
a smoothie, cheese platter,
Oh, my God. Ew. Ew.
the blueberry torte, and bread. The magic of this is I could order
I would just look at them and I would say, bring me 5 pounds of fudge, please. We don't have fudge on the airplane. Okay, 1 glass of milk. Thank you.
this 5 times over.
Eric is probably eating like caviar, drinking the finest wine in the world.
It goes without saying that this was the best meal I've ever had on an airplane. It might have been the best meal I've ever had on the ground. But there was still one more very important thing that I needed to do before this plane
It's
landed.
really cool how they make airplane food, because when they make like high-class airplane food, they have to make it more flavorful, because your flavor is like your taste buds and everything is suppressed when you're on an airplane. So how something tastes on an airplane is not how it tastes on the ground.
And we've got about 5 hours left in this flight, and I have something extremely important to do. Something I've been meaning to do for a long time. If I don't do this soon, people might start to hate me. Let's take this to the bathroom.
After so many hours on that airplane, it was finally time to experience the main event. The legendary first class shower and spa.
This is the size of my actual bathroom. Like, this is the size of like a kitchen walk-in.
I'm jumping up and down. I'm bringing that plane fucking down, Chad. I am bringing that plane to the fucking ground. I am force jumping.
I needed this so bad. This might be the most expensive shower I've ever taken. That's it.
Oh my God, they only have a certain amount of time. What if you have like shampoo still in your hair?
That was a magical experience. The only thing I really feel like is missing is a gym. So Emirates, if you have like a suggestion box, maybe put a weight room somewhere in here. Adding
I feel like air rack, that's obviously a stupid fucking idea, because putting a weight room inside of an airplane is just throwing in more weight that they now have to cover with more either less luggage, less people, or other fucking ways to decrease the weight so they can fly the plane.
Weight does kind of feel like the opposite of flying, but you guys figured out how to get a 2-story airplane off the ground, so I trust that you guys can figure
That is facts, though. This is a 2-story airplane.
this one out. Once I emerged from that unbelievably relaxing shower experience, I decided to ask the flight attendants to bring up a special guest.
There he is.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
Welcome, peasant. Welcome. Welcome to my humble abode.
oh my gosh. Oh, dude, I knew you had flat screen TVs.
Yeah, just sit down right there.
Seatbelt's made of gold. Mine's made of the tears of the past passengers.
So this is sweet.
Do you see this here? This is San Pellegrino water. It's sparkling.
Passengers.
So this is sweet
Not like your shitty Dasani down in the old commoners area.
1F. Do you understand the significance of that at all, or?
No, it's a freaking number and a letter. What's so great about 1F?
This was supposed to be your suite.
Oh,
This is an empty suite right now.
I don't care. I'm making friends down in economy. I'm like,
No, you're not. No, you're not. You have one friend in economy. You're not mingling.
the mayor of economy down there.
How's the food?
Delicious.
Really?
What'd you have? Freaking luxury cat pit or something? Whoa.
It's my buddy David. I did make some friends actually.
Hey, David. I'm Sam from economy. You probably heard of me.
I'm
He's not-
Sam from economy.
Not heard of you.
What is this, a bathtub?
There's the shower right there.
What the? You can just sit here and think about how much money you have and how lonely you are at the top of the plane.
No. All right, you ready to go back to economy?
Yeah, I love economy.
By the time Beans headed back to his seat, we were finally descending towards our destination.
I honestly think I would become the Joker if I was on a 12-hour plus flight and sitting next to me was a mother and an infant. And that infant had some sort of sickness and was crying the entire flight. I think I might get off the plane. If I paid for a ticket and I sat down and next to me was a mother and child, I think I would get up and leave. The mom says she has to go to the bathroom. I'm like, oh no, don't worry, I'll watch him. He's just strangled, just sitting in the toilet. Not just sitting in the toilet, sitting in the chair. He's just like, and you just act asleep. She comes back. She's like, oh my God. I wake up. I'm like, what happened? My baby. Oh, he must have not chewed his goldfish. Oh shit. He must have just choked on him or something. Sorry, I'm really tired. I fell asleep, just with him crying so much.
For the review. Firstly, we have service. These crew members took care of every possible need I could have had. And not only that, I set up cameras inside of this airplane the entire time. I was so annoying. And they were nice to me. 5 out of 5 stars. Comfort. I don't know if I have to really explain myself here. It is the most ridiculous, comfortable experience I have ever had on an airplane. 5 out of 5 stars. And lastly, price. I actually did some math on this. If you break down the total cost of the ticket, it was $1,400 per hour, or $23 per minute. And when you put it into those terms, there's almost no way to justify it. For the right person, the plane ticket cost probably doesn't even matter. But for me,
$23 a minute. Yo, even if you round that down, imagine you're on the flight and every minute you have to hand a flight attendant a $20 bill.
for us, I feel like this is a little crazy. And for that, I have to give Price a 2 out of 5 stars.
2, bitch, I'd give that a half a star.
I'm gonna have to sell a lot of Mafia hoodies to ever sit here again. Please go to airac.shop. These videos are so expensive.
And with that, the plane finally landed, and it was time to give our brutally honest reviews. Never have these Shrek Crocs seen such class. What's up, buddy?
Hey, man.
I survived the world's most luxurious plane ticket. That was a really tough one for me.
I had a really easy time.
I feel like a new man,
I am a new man, too.
in a worse way. All right, I did a review of my plane ticket. I want you to do a review of yours really quickly.
Service, I got fed 2 meals, so gotta be 5 out of 5. Comfort, I fell asleep and stayed asleep, so that's a 5 out of 5. Price,
I can't sleep on airplanes. Oh, I'll wake up every 20 minutes.
come on. It's economy. 5 out of 5.
Guys, we made a video today. Channel's not getting deleted.
Hey,
I want to know how much that plane ticket, how much Beans was versus how much Airax was. Like, what do you think the price difference was? If his was $1,700 an hour, let's say it's just a 12-hour flight, it's like a $17,000 ticket. I would assume Beans was probably like $2,000. I think if you're on Karma, the final glitter bomb 6.0, what they'll soon find out is that I actually put a fucking C4 bomb in the backpack. They're gonna die. They're literally, look at their faces. They're gonna die when they open the bag. It's a tripwire hook.
Thanks to some high-tech glitter and fart spray delivery mechanisms, that's no ordinary backpack.
Ain't nobody back here, right?
And this guy's also...
Bro, I'd put like a dead rodent in there. Why don't they just do that? Like, he's always like, oh, fart spray. Put like a dead, rotting possum in the bag. Right? Like, get roadkill and just shove it full in the bag. Leave the bag there. Let them break into your car. And they're like, oh, this one seems heavy. They get in their bag. They just open that up. Just a bunch of... Dude, you know how scared they would be? Imagine you rob someone's car and it's just full of dead animals. I would be like, I just robbed a serial killer. Like, you'd probably panic. I'd be like, dude, they're gonna know I took it. They're gonna, like, I feel like I'd be freaking the fuck out. My favorite ones was when motherfuckers would take Amazon packages, because that's like real, like, robbing somebody's car is like, no, I would say that's worse than taking somebody's Amazon package. I was gonna try and say that taking somebody's Amazon package is worse, but then you're like breaking their car window. I don't know. Either way, dude, watching his video where somebody would steal their Amazon package, they'd go home and they'd open it and it would just fucking explode full of shit, like, all over their house. Not actual. Something that would burn somebody's skin. Some type of acid. Yeah. I actually put a little heat compressor in the bag, and it's going to burn salvia and then emit the smoke into their trapped car. And so they're just going to start tripping balls. Talk to the person? I'm not doing that shit, bro.
Months of designing, testing, and building. We put them out in a few different cars, and we...
So now we know where they live, and then we're going to set their house on fire. We're actually going to track them, and then once they're in a dark, enclosed area, like an alleyway, we're all going to beat them to death with a bat. Why does it count down? That's the scary part. Dude, that's what's really scary. Imagine you steal somebody's bag, and then you're driving away, and it starts going 10, 9, 8. Or it started going beep, 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 and started beeping faster. You would start freaking the fuck out. You could just tell who this guy is. Like, this blur is doing absolutely nothing. Like, if you're this guy's friend, you know, oh, you're like, oh, that's Ronnie. You see half of his face here, and then they barely blur it. Like, you can tell who that is.
Got a hit. I just don't know what bag.
Sorry, baby.
Oh my god, it just keeps going. It doesn't stop spraying.
Right?
It shouldn't be. I smell it now. Me too. I'm smelling something. I claim whatever though. Hello. I claim whatever. Is that shit back there? Go. It don't matter. Just go.
Oh my god, fill the bag with poop. That would have been better. Just fill the bag with poop. The entire bag. Just fill it with poop. Or just one compartment. Just cow shit.
They got that. Stay, baby. Stay. Now. Shut up. Come on. Stay.
Pull up in front of him.
No, stay. Look at the.
No! I got him.
How bad do you think fart spray smells? Because they're like freaking out about it. Like bad, like putrid. Depends on the fart spray. Like I feel like they're getting the good fart spray. Like that shit that like honestly is just like a mixture of chemicals. It's military grade fart spray.
Wait, bruh. Get in the front. Open your door. No, that suitcase is not gonna fix it, my shit. Let's go.
Car alarm's hilarious.
Go left. Keep searching. We're going back to the
Bro, wait, why did they pull over the car? I thought they were getting rid of the bag.
Hold on, no. Oh, you heard that sound.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. 9, 8, 7, 6.
And we were surprised to learn that more than half of the steals weren't from thieves traveling in cars. But that still leads them to developing their own strategies. For example, this guy here has already scoped out and wants to steal our backpack.
He's stealing on a scooter! My man got the push and scoot! Do you think this makes any of them stop? Yeah. I think a few people. Because I feel like that's like a shock moment. I would say most people know. I would say most people right after this went and robbed another car. But I think there's one or two people where this might have been the first car they robbed. You know? Like this might, like for like one or two people that they're filming, this was like the first thing they robbed and it was that. That would make you stop. Oh, dude, I would put something so valuable in there. You got the bulletproof windows. Bitch, I'm about to put a fucking PS5 just slotted right in the back. Open. Not an unopened one to where they're like, oh, they're fucking with me. I'm going to leave an open PS5 that's just sitting. You'd be like, or a Rolex? Yeah, no, some crazy shit.
And in the most perfect definition of instant karma ever, 2 minutes later, the dry heaving ensues. Pause it. Stop driving.
Oh my god, he threw up? All right, we get it. All right, we get it. I stole your package. Oh, right. Oh, so funny.
Scam. You YouTubers.
Oh, they have a kid.
You YouTubers.
I'd like to be undercover in the KKK. Next video, dude. This one's gonna be whack.
2 men broke into your house last night to end you. You did what you had to do. Now you're sitting at a table across from the man who sent them, and he's asking if you want more coffee. But that's the middle.
Why, dude? What the fuck does that have to do with relevancy? I know this is like the middle of the story. This is like a sneak peek. He's asking you if you want more coffee. Do I say yes to that? I don't really. How's that related? What the f are we talking about?
Of the story. Let's go back to the beginning. You get the assignment on a Tuesday. Your supervisor slides a folder across the desk and says just 3 words. We need you. Inside,
we watched an actual video of a guy that did go undercover in the KKK. But now this dude's posing this hypothetical to me as like what I would do.
The folder is a name and a photograph. The man in the photo looks like someone's grandfather. Your supervisor tells you this man is the leader of his local Ku Klux Klan. Your job is to become his friend. What your supervisor doesn't tell you.
Wow. And then you have to like put on the dude, you literally have to be like, all right, now I have to be like a raging racist. Like I have to literally, you have to go meet this guy, shoot shit with him, and then be like, yeah, so, and then just start spewing hate to be like, for him to be like, you know, you're pretty cool.
What he can't tell you is that
Op said not hard. Not hard. Been in a Valorant match. Not hard. Have you ever played a League of Legends game, buddy?
That this case is going to force you to make a decision about an innocent woman that has no good answer. A decision that will keep you up for years after it's over. But that comes later. First,
how long would you have to fake being racist for? I don't know, probably some time, seeing that you would be joining the Ku Klux Klan. You're going to be wearing the uniform, you know, probably doing some crazy shit. Probably more than a day.
Have to become someone else entirely. You move to the man's town 6 weeks before you even try to meet him. You rent a small place.
I knew somebody was going to make that joke. Bro said faking, question mark.
A job at the hardware.
Well, that wouldn't be hard for me at all.
Store on Main. You wave at
Shut the fuck up.
Neighbors. You learn which diner has the best biscuits, and you go there every morning at 6:12 until the waitress pours your coffee before you sit down. You become a regular. A man with a pickup truck and
Bro's literally a sleeper agent.
Grudge about the federal government. That's your cover. A man who hates the system. You don't rant. You let it slip out in pieces. A comment about taxes, a shake of the head when the news comes on. fake work history, fake ex-wife in Tallahassee. You build a backstory so
wow, Tallahassee. Yep, there's a pick.
tight that no one
Yeah, my wife's down in Tallahassee.
should suspect anything. The problem is, should. Because on day 9, a man in a gray truck parks across the street from your house for 40 minutes. He doesn't get out. He doesn't check a phone. He just sits there with the engine running, looking at your front door. Could be nothing. Could be a guy waiting on a friend. You write down his plate number anyway. First contact with the target happens at a cookout 3 weeks later. Someone introduces you.
It starts at a cookout 3 weeks later. You brought baby back ribs. You spent 9 hours perfecting the recipe, and you kind of think they're a little undercooked. They don't fall off the bone like they should. You're a little nervous whether or not Randy's going to like the baby back ribs you brought. This is a pinnacle part of you getting entered into the KKK, and everybody knows you got to have good ribs.
To the man from the photograph. His name is
So we're reusing characters now? Yeah.
Dale. He shakes your hand and asks where you're from. You answer. He talks about his tomato garden for 10 straight minutes. Soil mix, deer.
The trick is soaking the baby back ribs in a sort of saltwater solution to help loosen up the meat before you actually cook it.
Problems, how the heat's been rough this year. You nod. You don't know anything about tomato gardens, but your grandma loved gardening. You tell him you actually love to garden as well.
Your grandma actually gave you the baby back rib recipe that...
Using whatever...
Some fucking YouTube commenter. Why does he always fucking pause the video and say stupid shit that doesn't have anything to do with it?
You can remember. You're connecting with him, relating to him. Major progress. Then you do it. You slip in some comments to let him know you're an ally. Comments that make him understand you're on the same side.
Like what? You know, they're just saying a slur or some shit? Like, what is he doing? So black people, right?
He smiles, but that's all. For now. A week later, Dale invites you to a meeting.
Like, what are you slipping in? Yeah, like I feel like we're implying that it's like, okay, you're just being really racist around this guy so he likes you.
It's a back room behind a machine shop. 12 men, folding chairs, fluorescent light buzzing overhead. The room smells like motor oil and cigarettes. You notice 2 men in the corner immediately. They're not talking to anyone. They're not eating. They're watching.
You notice the kiddie pool in the middle of the room, filled with mud and some type of oil. This is a mud wrestling tourney. You're going to need to prove yourself to see whether or not you're going to be able to join the boys.
Them has his chair angled so his back isn't against the wall. It's against the door. Nobody sits like that by accident. The other strange thing about this room is how normal it feels. The people there, they're your neighbors, your mechanic, the type of guy who may have patched your roof last spring. They laugh the same way.
How normal it feels. I feel like there's one distinct thing that I would be noticing. Standing in a room full of, like, ragingly racist white men. There's gonna be a vibe, you know? Oh, it feels totally normal. What? Yeah, like, what's the normal? Like, what am I sitting... Am I sitting in, like a small town mechanic shop right now, just, like, listening to them, like, talk? Like, I don't understand.
They complain about gas prices. You sit, you listen, you keep your answers short, nod at the right moments. Let the silence do the work. The talk starts harmless. The economy, crimes from the local paper, the usual how things used to be. Then it shifts. They slowly stop holding back. The language gets uglier, and by the end, they're saying things that twist your stomach, and they're saying them like they're talking about the weather. You drive home, park in your driveway. You know there's a problem already. Those 2 men who watched you the entire night never blinked. Do they already know you're undercover? No, they can't. It's not possible. You realize you're just being...
Maybe they have some sort of medical condition that makes them not blink that way. Were they looking at you, or were you just imagining it?
Paranoid. One thing...
You don't know what you should do. Did they slip you meth in that cereal bowl they gave you while you were there? Why were we even eating cereal to begin with? It was 5 p.m., And we were all just sitting in a warehouse. Just none of it makes sense.
Is for sure.
Is
Next,
cereal soup, or you start thinking about that. You fall asleep in your car that night. The next night, you wake up and they're already knocking at the window. You ended up realizing that you wasted valuable time thinking about a stupid hypothetical. What the fuck am I doing right now? I'm way too high.
Thursday, you have to walk back into that room. Your
I'm just starting side fucking hypotheticals for no reason.
FBI handler wants a report every 72 hours. You drive 12 miles to a payphone near a closed shop and make the call fast. Never the same phone twice, never the same route home. You become paranoid about being paranoid. If you're too careful, they notice. If you're not careful enough, you miss something. Or worse, you get caught. And getting caught here isn't an arrest. It's much worse. So you adjust. You forget a weekly meeting once so you seem normal. You make yourself imperfect on purpose. Next Thursday, you go back. The two watchers are completely different this time. Friendly, laughing. One of them pats your shoulder when you walk in, like you've known.
Wow, missing a meeting's low-key tech, dude. I didn't even think about that. You showing up to the KKK meeting every time, they're like, this guy's a little too racist. He doesn't miss a single meeting?
Known each other for years.
That's suspicious.
That scares you more than the staring.
Even for them, the fucking KKK members are starting to question this guy's loyalty because he's too loyal.
Did. 3 weeks in, Dale invites you to his house for dinner. His wife makes pot roast. His granddaughter sits on his lap and shows you a drawing she made at school. Dale looks at you and says,
GM racist in a Platt racist lobby. Wow.
You're good people. I'm glad you moved here. And you feel it, a real warmth in your chest. For half a second, you forget what this man is. You forget why you're sitting at his table. You just feel like someone's friend. You drive home and sit in your driveway for 20 minutes with the engine running. That's the moment you realize this job doesn't just ask you to pretend to be someone else. It asks you to become someone else. And the longer you stay, the harder it gets to remember which one is real. The next day, Dale pulls you aside after the meeting.
Bro's acting like the racist is creeping inside of him. What the fuck is he talking about? You're starting to actually kind of like them. What? The whole time I'm going to be sitting there, brother, talking about like whack-ass shit. You're telling me you get used to it? I feel like at some point you're going to be like tuning it out more than anything.
Puts a hand on your shoulder and says, next week, we need to talk to you about something. You smile and say, sure. That sentence means one of two things. They trust you enough to go deeper, or they think there's something off about you. Next week, you pull into the machine shop lot. Something is already wrong. Dale, the two watchers, a fourth man you've never seen before who is built like a refrigerator and hasn't smiled once since you walked in. The door closes behind you. You hear the lock turn. Then
there's an oven in the corner and a bowl of baby back ribs raw just sitting there. They loved your ribs. They think you're a narc, not because of anything else other than the fact that they think you didn't make those ribs. You got to lay it all on the line today.
And steps forward.
Lore, chat. You see how I looped it back from the beginning? Motherfuckers think I'm too high. I'm on another plane right now. I made that joke 20 minutes ago, and I just circled back to it. I've created my own subplot within this video.
Take your shirt off. Your stomach drops.
What?
Shirt off. Your stomach drops. You're wearing a wire. You have exactly 1 second to keep your face steady. You laugh and say, excuse me? We check everyone who comes into a conversation like this, Dale says. His voice is flat. His eyes are not.
You go into the bathroom. They give you 1 minute. You say you have the shits, but really, you're about to shove a microphone up your ass.
Friendly. Your brain is running at 1,000 miles an hour. The wire runs along the inside lining of your jacket. The transmitter is sewn into the collar. One device, one place to find it. You pull your shirt over your head.
Wait, this is the story from... Wait, so that really makes me think the veterinarian story was a real one that we watched. Because this is the story from the Fern guy.
You hand it to the refrigerator. He
just much more detailed.
Runs his hands across every seam. He checks the collar. He checks everything. Then he hands it back. Jacket, too, he says. You take it off. He turns the jacket inside out.
He starts smelling it right by the armpit holes. Really confuses you.
His fingers move across the lining toward the collar. You watch his hands. You cannot look away. You just stare at his fingers moving 1 inch at a time toward the sewn transmitter, and you think that this is it. They caught you. His fingers stop half an inch short. He hands it back. He's clean, he says. Dale nods, and now, apparently, they trust you. Dale sits down. The 4 men lean in, and that's when he says her name. A civil rights attorney in Atlanta. He describes how she's been helping send their friends to jail. He describes what needs to happen to make her stop. He's saying she needs to disappear. You sit in that chair absorbing a murder plot against an innocent person, and
you sit in the chair thinking, does he mean some sort of magic trick? What does he mean the word disappear?
You nod slowly. But even after the check, the
The FBI never told you that these guys kill people.
Watchers in the corner still haven't relaxed. Their eyes move to you every few minutes.
All right, I'm done. I gotta stop.
They ran the test. You passed the test. But they still don't believe you. You wonder if it was something you said. Or maybe they could sense your nervousness during the wire check. Either way, you need to be even more careful now. You drive to the payphone. You're 2 miles out when you see headlights behind you. You don't speed up. You make a right turn. The headlights turn right. You make a left, then another right, then a left again. The headlights stay exactly 4 car lengths back through every single turn. Then they pull off suddenly onto a side road and the headlights disappear. At the time, you think you lost them. You make your call to your handler and you drive home. Then, a stone's throw away from your...
Bro, can't he just dip? Like, they have the mic of them plotting, like, because they didn't find the mic. So couldn't he have just gone back to the FBI, be like, boom, we have the evidence that they're planning and plotting to kill somebody. I don't need to keep putting on this facade.
Front door, you see it.
Like, why is he continuing to go with it?
A car parked tight against the wall of an abandoned house on the left side of your street, hidden from every direction except yours. From that exact position, your front door is completely visible. That's when you understand. The tail wasn't trying to follow you. They wanted to see you leave. While you were gone, someone else moved into position. You act like you went to bed, but you don't sleep. You lie there with your hand 3 inches from a silenced pistol on the nightstand. Every sound the house makes sets your nerves on edge. At 2 a.m., you hear it. The back door. Someone picking the lock, taking their time, trying to be quiet.
I'm lighting 10 rounds through the fucking wall with a 12 gauge. It is going to literally be a smoothie mist on the fucking... Well, I'm not going to let him get... What the hell are we talking about, bro? Oh, you're sitting there just waiting. In your bedroom, you hear them trying to break in. Bro, go kill him.
Then the softest creak of a hinge you've ever heard. You roll off the bed onto the floor, pistol in hand. You press your back against the wall beside the bedroom door and you wait. You left $200 in cash on the kitchen table, visible from the doorway. They walk right past it. You hear one set of footsteps moving toward the bed.
Oh, to test if they're a robber?
Then they stop. Dead stop. Right outside your door. That's when you realize it. The picture of you and your sister on the wall. It's at your graduation. You were in full federal gear.
What a fucking dork. I mean, that's just not... I feel like this isn't a part of the story. There's no way.
They're looking at it.
You just have that hung up in your house when you're in your undercover. You just have you in FBI uniform being like...
Right now, they know. You come through the bedroom door fast and low. The man spins around.
They pass your kitchen. You have freshly cooked. No, I'm not going to make the joke.
It's one of the two.
I said I was done.
Watchers. He gets one hand up before you close the distance, and then it's a brawl in the dark. You take a hit to the ribs that would have dropped a smaller man. You hear him call for help. Another set of footsteps starts moving up the stairs fast. You end it with a pistol. One shot, suppressed. In a dark house on a quiet street at 2 a.m., it sounds like a book dropped on a hardwood floor. Then another one. The second man is down. You stand in your own hallway and the house is quiet again. Your hands are shaking and you can't make them stop. Then you get to work. You spend the next 3 hours cleaning up a situation that cannot exist. Two men who were never here. At 5 a.m., you sit at your kitchen table and you think...
Wouldn't he call for backup at this point, bro? If he knows that, like, why is he just, like, solo riding this shit? Like, actually just John Wicking it. He's just not getting help. Why?
About what comes next. They sent two men to confirm their suspicion, and neither of them is coming back with an answer. When two men don't report back, the people who sent them draw their own conclusions. You talk to your handler. He wants you to stay undercover, at least for the next meeting. You tell him you need backup. Close. He says it's already in motion.
Wouldn't he unmask the men and see them?
You have exactly 14 hours before that meeting, and you have to walk in there like nothing happened. It's time. The machine shop. You walk in and Dale looks at you for exactly 1 second longer than usual. You seen the rest of the guys? He asks. Like who? You say. He shrugs. Two guys who were supposed to check in with me this morning. They said they wanted to look into something. I haven't heard from them. You lean against the wall and cross your arms. People flake, you say. Dale watches your face. 5 full seconds. Then he nods slowly and moves on. That's when it happens. The refrigerator locks the door. Dale asks you to sit down. You ask him what this is all about, but he cuts you off and tells you to sit down again. You sit. Dale pulls a chair across the floor and sits 2 feet in front of you, close enough that you can smell the cigarette smoke on his collar. I'm going to ask you something, he says, and I need you to look me in the eye when you answer.
Why did he even go to this meeting, though? Because they sent him to kill him. Like, you're just going to end up dying either way.
You look him in the eye. Did you have anything to do with my guys going missing? No, you say. No hesitation, no blink. You say it the way a man says something that's obviously true. Dale stares at you for a long time. You can hear the fluorescent light buzzing. You can hear your own pulse. Then he leans back. All right, he says. Then we move forward. You want some coffee? Then he asks the refrigerator to go look for them. In the meantime, he moves forward.
Wow, the coffee part makes so much more sense now.
With the plan. He slides a photograph across the table. It's the attorney, taken outside her office, time-stamped 2 days ago. Friday night, Dale says. Her husband leaves for a conference. She'll be alone. He looks at you. You're driving. And there it is. The decision from the beginning. The one with no good answer. If you say no, every ounce of your trust you've built collapses. Dale connects
Bro, you could just say yes, and then they fucking fold on him then. Like, he doesn't have to actually go kill this woman.
Dots, the missing men, your hesitation, you don't make it out of this room. If you say yes, you become part of a murder plot against an innocent woman. And even if the FBI steps in to stop it, you have to ride with these men toward her house, knowing that if anything goes wrong, if the timing is off by 30 seconds, she dies. You think about your sister.
FBI could also contact the woman. We know, FBI could say, hey, there's 2 guys going to come kill you tonight. Maybe go sit in this locked room here. We're going to give you a bulletproof vest. They're going to try and kill you, and we're going to intercept them.
Think about the photo on the wall that you should have taken.
Or they just move her and then she's just not there. You know, they give them bad intelligence.
Taken down months ago. You think about how far inside this thing you've gone and whether the person sitting in this chair is even you anymore. You nod. I'm driving, you say. Friday comes fast. You spend the day before going over the route with your handler. There are 4 intercept points, agents at every one, snipers on 2 rooftops, and a helicopter staged 11 minutes away. They tell you the window is tight, but manageable. Manageable. That's the word they use. You ask what happens if something goes wrong. Your handler pauses 1 second too long before he says, it won't. Friday night, 9:47 p.m. You're behind the wheel of a stolen sedan. Dale is in the passenger seat. The refrigerator is in the back with a bag you haven't looked inside. Nobody talks for the first 2 miles. The only sound is the engine and the road and Dale.
Me suppressing the urge to make a baby back ribs joke right now. Me actually suppressing the urge when he said that. Sorry, I'm locked into the story, but like every chance I get, it's just like a worm entering my brain to be like, he opens the bag. He forgot the guns. In his sleep, he swapped them out with the baby back ribs, thinking they would be hungry later.
Cracking his knuckles one at a time. You pass the first intercept point. Nothing happens. You check the mirror. No lights, no movement, just a dark road behind you. You pass the second intercept point. Still nothing.
Bro, they don't have like a geo tracker on your fucking car? Like, how are they not intercepting?
Test gets tight. You start doing math in your head. 4 miles to her house, 2 intercept points left. If they don't move at the third one, that leaves 1 chance before you pull into her driveway. 3 miles out. Dale opens the glove box and pulls out a pair of latex gloves. He puts them on slowly, 1 finger at a time. He doesn't look at you. 2 miles out.
He puts petroleum jelly on one of the fingertips.
The refrigerator unzips the bag. You are driving toward this woman's house and you are thinking about every single thing that has to go.
The refrigerator just took out a thing of hummus.
Right in the next 90 seconds for.
You're thinking this isn't about this woman after all.
Her to survive this night.
It's about you.
1 mile out. Then the road lights up. Blue and red from every direction. Helicopters, loudspeakers. Dale looks at you. He doesn't say a word. He doesn't have to. His eyes say everything. You don't look back. 3 months later,
I feel like they would have pulled out a gun and just shot him.
Dale gets 40 years. The rest of them get between 15 and 25. The attorney never knows how close it actually got. You go home, your real home. You sit on your couch and stare at the wall and you wait for it to feel like a win. It doesn't. Because for 3 days you were willing to drive and you passed 2 intercept points where nothing happened and you didn't pull over. You didn't stop the car.
Yeah, but they got the job done.
You kept going. You'll never know for certain whether you said yes to protect the mission or because saying no might have meant dying. You tell yourself it was the mission. You tell yourself that every night.
Wow, that was a good video. This guy makes great fucking content, dude. Holy shit. The Wealth Explainer. We're actually going to do this Jack Gordon one. I investigated the lab storing 1,000 frozen dead people. Lock in.
I am surrounded by hundreds of frozen dead bodies in these tubes.
What a YouTube intro, dude. There are dead people everywhere around me right now. We're starting in equivalently a graveyard. But instead of underground, they're in vats frozen, waiting to be revived. Somebody's grabbing their reboot card, and it's only a matter of time before they hit the van.
Because I am inside the lab where people work every day to preserve these bodies better and better so that one day they can be unfrozen and brought back to life.
Bro, but I watched a video about how they actually plan on doing this, and I may be wrong on this, so, you know, this is me remembering it, but when they freeze you, even if they freeze you right after you die, you're brain dead, right? That's gone. right? You're dead as fuck. They have your dead body there, so they're able to encode your DNA and basically create a clone of you at some other point in the future. The problem is, even if they create a clone of you that potentially has all your memories, it's not you. You're dead. They just made a copy of you. You're dead as fuck. The perceiver that is you in your own conscious mind, when you die, if they freeze you, they're not bringing you back. They might bring a version of you back, but not you.
To rejoin us.
Because they're not going to unfreeze you and be like, and then you're just like, what year is it? What year is it? Like Walt Disney's going to come back.
In society. But what do they do all day? And what happens when they need to freeze a new body? Today, I'm spending 24 hours with the weirdest science lab in the world.
Isn't it expensive as fuck, dude? It's like what, like $250,000 to freeze your body or some shit? Maybe more. Because they have to leave you there for years. Like, you're just in, like, if you do this and you die, you're there for so long.
So there's a cat head in here, actually.
I don't know how they're letting me do this. They're in the other room right now. That's the person that's inside of that. This is essentially like an
somebody froze their dog.
Indoor massive cemetery. The difference is that these people aren't skeletons.
I'm shocked somebody paid for this for like an infant or a child. I feel like I always assumed the people that are doing this are like rich old people that don't want to die. And they're like, the majority of the people here are probably like 80 years old.
They are perfectly preserved inside. And there's pictures on the outside and around the building for who's inside of the tubes.
I mean, honestly.
Oh my God, dude. Can you do a still frame of all the people? That'd be so sick. Cryopreserved 2001, June. Cryopreserved June 10th, 2001. June 10th, 2001. Why were they all preserved at the same date?
I mean, honestly, the closest comparison I can give you, if you saw any of it, would be if you went to a wax museum.
Are their eyes open?
They look human. Not necessarily, not typically, no, because...
Oh my God, can we see one?
When you go through the process, you're dehydrating the body, so your eyes actually shrink a little bit.
That's James. He's the president of Alcor. And these are the scientists testing new freezing methods.
And I don't know, like, what temperature are they keeping your body at? Because if they fully froze you, wouldn't that cause more cellular damage? Like, how does that work? Because you have water in your cells, and if they freeze you, like, wouldn't that just be like, the end of like, it would preserve your body, but, like, you're not coming back.
Alcor is in the preservation business.
Got it.
The reversibility business is billion.
Reversibility, bringing people back to life, preservation, storing the bodies. So they don't even work on bringing them back. They don't even work on bringing them back. They're just like holding onto the bodies for an indefinite amount of time. Like, at what point are we going? And I'm assuming they have to have crazy generators here. Because, like, what if the fucking hurricane comes in, the power goes out?
Billions and billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars. We don't have that.
So they're practicing on pig kidneys, trying different types of cryoprotective agents that work to prevent ice crystals from forming in the body.
M22
That's what I was just saying, because they have to freeze you, but they don't want your cells to get fucked up.
Protectant before and after freezing. It's like essentially preservation of the structure. Yeah. No visible ice.
Because ice crystals would destroy the human organs. This is so they can preserve these people the best that they can.
Do you think that the people that are getting vitrified this week are going to have a much better chance than the people that were vitrified 50 years ago?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. For sure.
Do you feel like they have any hope, or?
Well, sure. I mean,
they're dead. I'm not trying to be disrespectful in that sense, but it's like, bro, they're not getting brought back. Like, you got frozen in 1995?
Jack, check this out. They're washing out the kidney.
Oh wow, is that blood?
See that? It's yeah, I mean, so they're trying to clear out the blood that could form ice crystals and things.
Oh.
Eventually, yeah, swap it out with antifreeze, essentially.
The antifreeze is the cryo.
Yeah, oh, hell yeah. All right, so we're going to fill our bodies with antifreeze, and then you're going to put me in a fucking vat and cool me down.
Protective agent?
Yes.
Okay.
Isn't that just the same thing as they're basically just embalming a body, no?
It's the basis of what we do for, human patients as well.
So the goal of this experiment is simple. They're testing two different cryoprotective agents, M22 and modified M22. And they're going to see which one creates less ice crystals once they get them real cold.
We get the most random package.
Dude, Jack Gordon makes, like, the coolest fucking videos, dude. I don't know how he has this pool. to go to these labs. He's interviewing the head of NASA. I'm like, Jack, how are you fucking getting this done, dude?
Just an Alcor. We're always trying to
like the connections he has.
Get upgraded.
Right.
He's a flat earther. No, Jack's not a flat earther. Holy misinformation. That is crazy you just said that.
Understand what this looks like?
Oh, wow.
This is a whoa.
All
It is
right.
a female. This is a dummy now for our display to show people on tours.
Oh, okay.
What we do. Sometimes it's hard for people to imagine.
Beautiful.
It is beautiful. It is as random as it gets.
I feel like I have to blur this on YouTube.
Ethan, you want to help carry that? You know how to lift and throw people, right?
Oh, wow.
Nice to meet you.
Yep.
We're waiting for this number to get to 51.5 and this number to get to 49.9.
And what does that mean?
That's the concentration needed to vitrify for those two different solutions.
And then you're going to scan it, or how are you going to see if ice crystals
Yeah,
form?
we take the kidneys off, slice them open, CT scan them, and then freeze them down to vitrify them. And then the next day, we pull them out, CT scan them again, so we can see the before and after.
I'm doing like a video about Alcor.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'm a member.
Oh, cool. So what are you doing here
I
today?
had a question about someone who's frozen. I
Oh.
will be eventually, but this is about someone who's already in the doers. Are you
Come-
be a member?
Well, I hope he asks this guy a lot of questions. Like, do you think the average person that's getting frozen by Alcor believes that they're going to be brought back to life at a later date? Or do they know that like the odds are, number one, they're probably not going to ever be brought back, or two, if they are, it's probably going to be a clone.
I don't know. Maybe. You think
Like, how would they bring you back is what I'm saying. Like, that's just not, you can't come back from being brain dead. So it's like, I don't know, is there a world where like they freeze you while you're alive or something? Like, I don't understand how they, because if you're in a coma, you're still alive, right? If your body's not working and you're being kept alive by machines, but your brain's working, you're still alive. The second you're brain dead, even if they're keeping you alive on machines in a hospital, the government has written you off as dead because you are never coming back. So it's like, once you're brain dead, they freeze you. Who gives a fuck? It's like they're just making sure that you're not rotting.
I should?
No, come on, you can do it.
I'm pretty young. I have a while, I think.
Well, you never know.
You never know. Yeah.
And then, like, say you sign up for Alcor, and then you die in a car crash, and your body is fucking mangled, chopped. Do you get your money back? Does your family get, like, how does that work?
Of course, it's always affordability. If it works, cool, and if it doesn't, I'm
80 grand? What is neuropreservation whole body? So they'll just freeze your head? They'll cut your head off? What does that mean? Neuropreservation. Like, they're gonna fucking cut your head off and put it in a fucking vat, and maybe you'll be like a Futurama character at some point. Like Richard Nixon in Futurama. Editor, throw up a picture of that. Comprehensive member standby, cryopreservation, long-term storage, potential restoration. I love how it says that for both. As low with life insurance. You think life insurance is paying? What life insurance is paying for your body to get cryopreserved? What health insurance in the United States is paying for you to get fucking cryopreserved? Geico? I don't think Geico's. You think Geico's paying for that? No. $75 a month. Could you guys say Klarna? $220K?
dead anyway, so.
Right.
Can I say that the reason that I also believe that this isn't going to bring you back is because I know this is a lot of money. It's too cheap. Part of me would think that this is actually, if they were like $5 million and we'll freeze you, I'd go, oh, fuck, you might bring me back. You know, $5 million, $220K. It's like, that's a shitload of money, but $220K for a soft potential of you being brought back to life post-mortem is like not that much.
It's cool, and if it doesn't, I'm dead anyway, so.
Right.
I want to just take a second to come in here into the science lab and just kind of, remember why all of this science is even being done in the first place. Behind me are hundreds of frozen dead bodies.
Show them.
Frozen, kind of not the right word. They would call it vitrification because they're inside of liquid nitrogen. And there's a chance that
they're sitting in a vat of liquid nitrogen, like they're floating in liquid nitrogen.
if one of the members
of
Alcor, someone that has signed up to be preserved here, dies today, which happens a few times every single week, that the whole experiment will get interrupted completely, and they're going to have to go into go mode, go retrieve that person, get them here, and get them in the tube within hours so that they can be cryopreserved correctly.
So Steve,
yeah, because you don't like right after they die, they gotta get them.
is our patient care director.
So you're the one in charge of making sure that this all keeps running.
That's right. These are temporary storage tanks while we get things prepared. So there's a cat head in here, actually. There's a cat
Seriously?
head. Yeah, there's a cat head.
Here's the thing, though, is like, I would do this if I thought there was a chance they'd bring me back. But, like, if they were like, oh, we're sure we're going to be able to clone you, I would say, fuck that other version of me. I'm dying. I'd rather die and not exist than them to freeze me and create a clone of me that has my memories because I spent $220,000 to fucking fuck that guy, right? Fuck the clone of me. Screw him. Why do I want to fucking help him? Right? I'm freezing myself. Well, just so I can create another version of me that gets to be like, oh, my name's Joe Bartolozzi.
Can I see? Or no?
Yeah, you can look in there if you want to. And it was successfully cryopreserved as well.
How's it going in here?
It's going good. We're almost done washing out the 4th kidney, and then we're gonna start ramping.
How much do you think these guys get paid per year?
Put all 4 into the bowls and start ramping the cryoprotectant.
Like, he seems like the head.
I have the fancy office chair.
That's one of the sponsors for his show, so you probably want to try that chair.
Yeah, you should try my chair.
Oh my god.
We don't
it's like sitting on heaven. Wait, what's the name of this company?
It's called Sihu.
Sihu, the best chair.
Did he bring that chair to them? Oh, maybe that was like a gift.
Amazing chair from Sihu.
There might be a hole in one of the kidneys because the flow rate just shot up.
What happens if there's a hole?
It's a problem. We got to bypass it, or
We fixed the hole. 110, that's a flow rate of about 60, which is pretty high, but...
Well, the scientists tried to fix the hole.
So close.
My new friend Amaya, who brought in the dummy earlier, took me out to see their giant liquid nitrogen tank.
Right now we have a liquid nitrogen tank that fills up our patient's dewars. They're gonna have to take 2 semi-truck loads worth just to fill it with 7,000 gallons halfway.
And James wanted to show me the renovations that Alcor is working on.
So what we're trying to do is have the building designed in a way that when people come here, it actually kind of like tells the story. And you're dying, the team that goes and gets you, so 1, 2, they go get you. Body is brought to Alcor and is prepared with the cryoprotective agent and whatever. You know, I want this to come in here and I want you to have a sense of arrival, that it's a place that has like a certain reverence to it.
Well, his colleagues continued to figure out the hole in the...
I can't tell if, like, I understand the work they're doing is still valid in the overall science community because they're working on preservation methods. But it's like, do you think any of these scientists are doing this work and genuinely going, yeah, we could probably bring somebody back? Or I feel like they're just doing, like, they'll say, oh, well, yeah, it's possible. Oh, yeah, maybe. But, like, in the back of their head, they're going, yeah, we're just preserving dead bodies.
Kidney problem. One scientist took me to see the CT scanner room.
Scientists are passionate, yeah, but they're not working on bringing them back, is what I'm saying. All these Alcor scientists are only working on preserving the bodies.
Yeah, patients would, just lay down.
Are these, like, dead patients?
Yeah, for us, yes.
Are they already cold in any way when they go in here?
Yes, they come cold.
Then it gets vitrified? And is this just to get a brain scan before you vitrify it so you can compare it when you warm it later? Is that the idea?
Yeah.
What a job to say on, like, a first date, you know? Hey, what do you do for work? I freeze dead people. It's like crazier than being like, oh, I work at a morgue. No, yeah, I, like, freeze dead people. We, like, pump their body full of fucking antifreeze and put them in a vat of liquid nitrogen. Yeah, they'll stay preserved for, like, 5,000 years.
Yeah, exactly.
But this also seems like a...
Sometimes they don't have enough money to freeze their whole body, so we chop their head off and then put their head in a fucking vat because they only had 80K instead of 220. So we're kind of hoping for, like, a Futurama situation where we're able to, like, plug their body maybe into, like, a mecha robot, and then they'll be able to walk around and control it with their brain.
Good time to mention that the science doesn't just have to apply to bringing back dead people. If these scans show that Alcor can really perfect the freezing and unfreezing process, then they can create an organ bank for anyone that needs an organ donated.
See, that's the really cool shit. That's what I was saying is even though they're working on this because of preservation for the people that want to be able to like potentially live forever, like there's still value in their research regardless of whether or not they're able to bring people back.
Essentially just a giant freezer of organs ready to go and become unfrozen or unvitrified.
Yeah, and then you wouldn't have to have as many people sitting on wait lists for fucking years of their life trying to get a new kidney that's compatible or a liver or some shit.
This is our surgery. And,
Oh my gosh.
Our perfusion table. So
Is this like what's the video camera for?
video camera, we record all process happening.
Wow.
Whenever there's a case, because we gotta know what happened here. Right?
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, if there's children, they have to record.
So this is like a pretty typical surgery table.
I think it's customized a little bit. Here's like a cooling fan, and
Yeah.
so the vapor, liquid nitrogen can.
It's like so sad that people, it's like, I get it, where if you're like a really rich parent and your kid dies young, you're paying for them to be preserved. But it's just like so sad to think like the grief that somebody's going through as a parent to be like, I'm going to preserve my kid's dead body in hopes that like, you know, sometime in the fucking future of humanity, they could live a life.
Because this is not surgery on a live person.
Exactly. Yes.
Exactly.
Oh, they said case? Oh, I thought he said kid.
Yeah.
Okay, this is where the patients go after they get collected.
Well, either way, I mean, they did freeze, like, a child before.
And while they're dead, before they get vitrified. Because in this room, they get the patient ready for vitrification, and then using the CT scanner, they get a scan of what their brain looks like before getting vitrified. So that when they go in the tube, after they're, warmed up in the future, they can compare and make sure that it looks the same way, and the least amount possible has been, destroyed. So this is crazy, because this looks like any other, surgical room, except this is a room for dead people.
And meanwhile, luckily in the experiment room, the scientists had figured out the hole in the kidney problem.
So do you think there's a hole? Like, what's the update?
No, I think we're thinking it's just really high flow rates.
Is that good?
We're hoping it's a good sign.
Bro is actively, show his computer screen, bro's actively playing RuneScape right now. He is not tapped into this kidney transfer.
I think it's good.
Now it was go time, since the cryoprotective agent was fully pumped into the kidneys.
Has terminal concentration been reached on both?
Yep.
Okay.
So before anything could happen where anything might leak out, they needed to weigh them, get some before pictures, and bring them to the CT scanner. Remember.
Yo, isn't that disgusting? I mean, those are like animal kidneys, not like, I mean, we're animals, but those are other animal kidneys, not humans, but isn't that weird that like the inside, this is gonna sound so stupid. Like that's what your organs look like. Like if like the inside of your body is like fucking grossly, like it's just like you don't realize it because you're just outwardly looking at a human.
This is also they can
but oh my god,
compare this data to what these kidneys will look like after they vitrify them.
Then you see somebody fucking their stomach cut open, their fucking intestines are flopped out. Look.
To see which cryoprotective agent created less ice crystals.
But based on these before scans, they can already kind of tell which cryoprotective agent is going to win.
The modified M22 is doing better?
Yeah, and that's been very consistent with previous.
Or that's why, like, if you get surgery, like, if you ever had surgery, the doctor will come in with a Sharpie and talk to you before you get put under and mark which leg or arm they're doing, because it's happened many times in the past, in, like, earlier fucking older medical history days, and even modern, where it's like, you need surgery on your left leg, and then they end up doing surgery on your right leg because there was miscommunication, and then you come out of anesthesia, and you're like, my leg's still fucked up. And they did the wrong one.
Experiments.
But of course, the most important before scan was in the CT scan. But then it broke. So James had a last-minute idea.
Do we know how CPA appears using ultraviolet light?
I have no idea.
But think about it. If it fluoresces, you could do something where you could see.
Yeah, so what about, like, UV rays? Like, I mean, when you think about, like, plants and stuff, I think I was just trying to get into the conversation. Well, like, what about a CPA agent? I mean, like, the visible human light spectrum is, only between, like, these two margins, and then, like, Bluetooth uses, like, another visible light spectrum, and then there's, like, radio waves as well. So, I mean, like, when you think about it, are we able to use that in some way to potentially cryo-freeze these bodies?
The perfusion throughout the whole organ with the right kind of
filter. Oh,
filter.
yeah, obviously, the perfusion.
You could actually see diffusion throughout the organ.
This is how science progresses sometimes. Someone throws out an idea, and then you start troubleshooting and figuring out. Might have to
Bro, but they do this every day. Like, what are they doing? That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. Like, every day they're just, like, trying to freeze kidneys or organs differently. Outside of freezing the bodies that they are.
As fast as you can, you plunge down to negative 110 degrees. And then from there, we're going to go like
negative 110 degrees. That's how cold they're going.
4 degrees every hour until it gets to liquid nitrogen temperature.
What the fuck did that say? Human remains release form? Required documentation must accompany patient for transportation to Alcor. Oh, they have to prove that, like, they have the permission to fucking pick up this dead body and bring him to the vat to get frozen. That was a good video, bro. That was genuinely a good video. I kind of wish he went more into, like, there was probably, like, a level of respect he had to give to the people that were dead there, but it would have been really interesting to, like, read their lives of, like, who these people are that got frozen. One of the coolest museums, chat, if you're ever in Philadelphia, is called the Mutter Museum. It's a museum of dead oddities, and they have walls of skulls, walls of dead people, and how they died. And it's fascinating. It's like hundreds of skulls, though. And it's like people from anywhere between like 20 years ago and like 600 years ago. I investigated Hitler's death by Tyler Oliveira. I'm curious as to how he's going to try and prove that Hitler didn't die. When people try to say that Hitler didn't die and that it was somebody else's body, okay, he would be dead today. But Hitler was born in 1889. 1889. That man would be how old today? Old as You think that man's still walking in Argentina? There are German Nazi soldiers that fled to Argentina. There's whole cities in Argentina that only speak German. But he was not a part of that. Even if he was, he would be dead now.
Nazis! Whose boat is this? That's me, deep in the Argentina mountains where the FBI...
Oh, he's actually in Argentina. Oh, brother.
...believes Hitler fled to and died after losing World War II.
They found Hitler. He died.
Yeah, I mean...
Not really?
We don't know. There were a bunch of specifically FBI documents that we were spending millions and millions of dollars actively searching for Hitler after the war, trying to find out where this guy went.
I'm in Berlin, Germany, with one simple question. Did Hitler actually die here? I don't think so. So the bunker site has been turned into a parking lot? You guys think he died here?
Nobody knows.
Okay, actually?
And on the right side, it says this is where Adolf...
Wait, Hitler's bunker got turned into a parking lot? That is fucking hilarious.
Eva killed themselves on April 30th, 1945.
You don't think he fled elsewhere?
That is a big question. I can't go into it right now.
Oh, I see.
I mean, it's good that they're not keeping that shit up. They should take down the things that, like, he liked, right? Like, yeah, they keep up the things in memoriam of certain things so you can see them, but they shouldn't just keep everything that he has up.
History say that it's here, but no one can say, yeah, it's true.
Where might he have died if not here?
I thought it was in the mountains somewhere.
The mountains? It's truly a mystery even in Germany?
Yeah. I think he's dead.
He's dead? Yeah. Okay, he didn't go to...
No shit, he's dead! Oh my god, now I'm doing the math. 2023 minus 1889 is 134. The oldest person to ever live was Lucille Randon, who died at 118 in 1997. Yeah, so not only would you make the conspiracy that Adolf Hitler fled Argentina, but also that he would be the oldest man to have ever lived. By like 30 years.
Like Argentina?
I can't tell.
Hitler actually died here is my question.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys on a tour here? Huh?
Probably.
Elaborate.
Probably.
Okay. Where else could he have gone?
You said Argentina.
Okay.
His friends went there.
Got it.
Everything is possible. Well, I heard that he flew to Argentina.
Argentina?
Yeah. In Argentina, they said that it was Hitler's house there. He was able to escape and go to...
But South America. The clues lead me to Argentina. The question is, where are you, Hitler? Flight montage. So I headed to Bartolozzi, Argentina, a small town in the middle of the South American mountains where countless high-ranking Nazis fled to after losing World War II. I've made it to Bartolozzi, and you'll notice that the...
I don't understand the mindset of somebody like that. Like, this is off topic, but for somebody to go so wacko that they think it's okay to start killing millions and millions of people, and they have their own like, what was his understanding of the world? Like, there's some people that like do bad things, but then there's Hitler. Like, there's people that have done bad shit in their life, and then there's Adolf Hitler, who has done quite possibly, or is quite possibly one of the worst men, if not the worst guy to have ever existed. Because the way I perceive it is, you're a mind in a body. You don't choose where you're born or anything like that. And yes, he was against a certain religion, but still, like, to sit there and be like, yeah, I'm gonna kill everyone. And he wouldn't even just kill you. He would kill you even if you weren't Jewish. Even if you had people in your family that were Jewish, you would die because your blood was like that. Like, you gotta be a fucking idiot. Like an idiot in that sense. Yes, he was a very persuasive person, and he was conniving and all that stuff. But, like, you're insane. Like, to think that just because they're born into that blood or into that religion, or they're a part of that religion, that immediately means that they should die.
The architecture looks unusually German out here. Out of nowhere.
Stalin tripled his numbers? Yeah, but he's still one of the worst people to have ever existed.
Boom. German architecture in the middle of Argentina. It's super random and it doesn't make sense unless you consider the fact that Nazis fled here after World War II and made it their home.
You could go into Bartolozzi, Argentina, and, you know, I'd be like, buenos dias, amigos, and they're like, Guten Morgen?
Okay, I made it to my hotel. This place is weirdly European. Definitely sus. This whole city feels like Europe. Just like inserted itself culturally. Many Germans here?
Used to be, yes.
Okay.
Yes, there are some.
Interesting. After World War II, Argentina's
number one goal, find the Nazis in Argentina. Yeah, okay. Okay, Tyler. Yeah, find the Nazis in Argentina. Number 2, find 134-year-old Hitler. Oh, he's dead? Okay, start digging the dirt and match DNA. Start digging up people's graves until you find him.
Thousands, if not tens of thousands of high-ranking Nazis made it there. I'm talking...
Didn't Hitler marry his cousin? No, that was Albert Einstein. Y'all didn't know that? Albert Einstein married his cousin. Y'all didn't know that? Albert Einstein... Elsa Einstein was the second wife and the cousin of Albert Einstein. Their mothers were sisters. They were first cousins.
Officers, guys like Joseph Mengele and Adolf Eichmann. I mean, these are the most disgusting, despicable humans to exist at the time.
The beautiful lakes, the beautiful mountains, the German architecture, a perfect place to flee if you're Nazi. I want to see if I can find someone who speaks German before I finish sharing with you this video's sponsor.
We're just going to cut right to the chase here. This is an interruption. G Fuel Shaker Cup. Tagged below, bottom left. Back to the vid.
Where? What do you mean? Where? Ahí? Yeah. Okay, muchas gracias. Okay, well, there are Nazis here. Ahí?
General Nazi.
Ahí?
Bro only knows ahí? Ahí? Bro learned how to say, all right, where are the Nazis? Over there? Nah, he probably knows better Spanish than me. No doubt. No doubt. I cannot speak Spanish. If you put me in Argentina and you said, good luck, I would be fucking lost.
Sí, vamos.
Oh, yeah, no, he actually looks like he knows Spanish.
Vamos. Muchos Nazis están aquí. ¿Por qué?
Oh, does Tyler speak fluent Spanish? He might.
¿Una persona?
Sí, creo que era uno.
¿Está still alive?
No.
This is Erich Priebke, a high-ranking Nazi who killed over 335 men and children in Italy, fled here to Bartolozzi after World War II, and lived peacefully for 50 years until a reporter found him, got him to admit to his crimes, and then he was extradited to and sentenced in Italy where he died.
But why did you shoot them?
He lived 50 years before they fucking got him? Bro, that looks like a new picture. Like, when was this?
But why did you shoot them? They had not done anything.
Was ordered by our command.
But orders are not an excuse.
Oh my God, bro. If this dude could start a whole new life here after being a known high-ranking Nazi, killed hundreds of people, then why couldn't Hitler? And maybe he did. So we're gonna ask around, go to a few
How
other...
was he just then found? Well, dude, Earth is pretty fucking big. Earth is pretty fucking big, right? And yeah, it's easier to find people now, but in like the 1940s, if you just kind of like did a crime and then went to Argentina, I don't think anyone's gonna find you. Now, yeah. But like, imagine before Wi-Fi and cellular phones, you kill 10 people. The government's after you. You just move to Argentina. No one would ever find you.
No Nazi locations here and see what's going on. And lastly, if we don't find anything...
How do people know he went to Argentina? They don't. Well, that's the conspiracy theory. It's a fact, though, that many high-ranking German officers did go to Argentina.
Here in Bariloche, I want to go all the way to the Analco house, 2 hours away in the mountains of Patagonia, where Hitler allegedly died. This is the mountaineering club where a Nazi named Hans Rudel was a part of. Let's check this out. I don't know if they're...
Yeah, he looks like he likes smelling feet.
It's definitely closed. Nazis? ¿A dónde?
Acá en Argentina.
Sí, en este... Oh.
Salí acá.
Oh.
Estaba el Prique.
A Pripke?
Ahí en el colegio alemán.
Okay, we need to find the college. Well, I was trying to find the German school pretty...
Bro, I want to learn another language so I could go to a different fucking country.
Found my second clue. Do you know about Nazis that live here?
I do actually. I'm from Germany.
Okay, tell me about it. Do you have any Nazi descent or ancestor?
I do, I guess so.
Okay.
My great grand uncle.
Interesting. Okay.
He was like a pretty tough Nazi guy. Yeah.
Wild. You heard there was like Nazi history here.
You might want to go to like the Colegio. Have you been there?
No.
Oh, you haven't been there yet?
No.
Let's go there, man.
You wanna go?
I can take you there.
All right, lead me the way. What's your name again?
My name's Johan.
Johan.
Yeah, these people have nothing. Like every time he finds somebody that's just not busy. Like, do people just have like the time of the world? Oh, hey, some random person that I met. Do you want me to spend the rest of the next 2 days with you?
German name?
My great-grand-uncle was actually, like, in the party, you know, and he was, like, you know, the Heil Hitler kind of guy, you know,
sure.
like...
He sounds like Swagger Souls. Am I wrong?
You know, and he was, like, you know, the Heil Hitler kind of guy, you know,
sure.
like...
And here we are.
Bro, he sounds exactly like Swagger Souls.
Same story with, like, the doctor guy.
Tell me about him, yeah.
He arrived here and they...
This is Dr. Who?
Joseph Mengele is his name.
Joseph Mengele, the doctor of death that escaped trial in Nuremberg and made it into Argentina.
Well, it was obvious Nazis...
Yo, wasn't he worse? The doctor of death? Didn't he, like, do... Was that the guy that used to do experiments on, like, Siamese twins? And would try and, like, swap brains or, like, parts and shit? And they would, like, do, like, the weirdest fucking experiments trying to, like, see if you could, like, have consciousnesses in different brains. Oh, God. And they, like, is that what they did? Did they swap brains? What did he do? I gotta look that up. Pairs of twins and persons with inherited anomalies were put at the disposal of Dr. Mengele and subjected to all imaginable specialist medical examinations. Oh, no, they would just kill people. Oh, shit. They would sometimes do experiments on them, and sometimes they would just kill twins. Like, they would kill twins and then investigate their organs and brains to see how alike they actually were. Dude, what other experiments did he do? Oh, there's pages on this. He would put children's heads in jars and send them to Austria. They did an experiment when one Jewish woman had a child, and then Joseph Mengele said, let's see how long it can survive without food. And then they waited to see how long it would take a newborn child to starve.
Definitely lived here in Bariloche. The question is, where did Hitler go?
All right, we're headed to the Analco house, allegedly where Hitler died.
All right, it is 7 a.m. in the morning. Many believe he died in the Patagonian mountains, only a 2-hour drive away. All right, we were driving around here. We noticed this. This is straight
up. I kind of thought, like, when I'm old, I kind of want to die in the woods. Like, imagine you know you're gonna die in, like, 5 hours. Wouldn't you kind of want to, like, go into the jungle and then just, like, die in nature? I feel like that would be better than in, like, a hospital. I don't want to die in a hospital, dude. That sounds awful. You start your life in a hospital, you end your life in a hospital.
30 minutes in, I spotted a very European-looking gas station and tried to rizz up the clerk for more clues. Did Hitler die here?
Posible.
¿Es posible?
Es posible.
Así se dice.
¿Sí? Interesante. We know it's possible he died out here. We need to keep going. If Hitler was alive in this house, 130 years old, I'm going to body slam him, tie him up with rope, and extradite him to the U.S. government, and he will pay for his war crimes.
If you body slammed a 130-year-old man, I don't think you could tie them up and put them on a plane. I think they would either die by the body slam, they would die of a heart attack in the airplane, they would die on the way to the fucking court, they would die, dude, like, you're like a glass cannon.
Just pulled over to the side of the road here. The house is literally right behind me, by the way. I'm gonna have to go ninja mode and sneak in. Okay, that is the house. This thing is massive and spooky. I'm genuinely a little bit concerned. It looks like I'm going to have to trespass and sneak in illegally. This is genuinely one of the scariest things. What the fuck? I just heard 2 gunshots. Did you hear that? Those were gunshots, right?
100%.
100%?
100%.
Actually?
Like 100% certain.
Could they have guns out here? This is allegedly the house where Hitler lived and died, but maybe he's still alive shooting a shotgun to scare us out of here. We need to be ready to run and just like fly away. Rifle just shot again. This is scary. If I get killed, this is definitely natural selection. This is Jesus, our taxi driver. Down there, Nazis?
Sí.
Hitler?
Sí, sí, sí.
See? Hitler? He lived down there?
Claro.
What? We investigate. Let's go. Okay. Right now, Pasha's flying the drone to the Inalco house. The question is, what will we find? That is the creepiest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Straight up looks like Hitler could live.
Okay, right there.
Why does that look like Hitler could live there? This straight up looks like Hitler could live here. It straight up looks like a fucking log cabin. It looks like a log cabin. Okay? What about this house? Like, there's not just some Nazi symbol in the fucking lawn or some shit. This looks like Hitler could live here. Looks like a log cabin.
And then there was another one right here.
And after we flew the drone a little bit closer to the water, you can vaguely make out 3 people on this beach. But the question is, who are they?
Was one of them Hitler? Is that Hitler kayaking in the water at 134 years old?
And why are they here? And out of nowhere, this car drove to us. Turistas? Owners? Nazis? Hola.
Oye, por aquí está la casa Inalco.
Está aquí.
Is that Hitler right there?
Sí, sí. La casa de Hitler?
Sí.
¿Hitler muerto aquí?
Sí.
Sí. ¿Hitler vivía aquí?
Sí, algunos sí todavía.
Sí.
Sí.
How many years did he live here, Jesus?
No sé exactamente, pero muchos años.
In el bosque? In the forest.
How does he know that?
We're going in. We're gonna enter the Inalco house where Hitler allegedly died. We heard 4 rifle shots earlier. I told him if we don't come back in 50 minutes, we've been killed. So let's go for it. Let's infiltrate. Let's go. This is, what does it say? It says peligro, danger. Look behind us. There's a giant collapsed tree that blocks the route.
Live wire?
Kowalski analysis, what is that?
That is a low voltage, high frequency wire.
Touch it. Put your finger on the wire. Touch the wire.
That is definitely live right now. Don't touch it. You will get killed.
No, touch it.
You'll quite literally die.
Huh?
Okay, die. Me thinks I could eat the electrical energy. What if I touch it with my toe? What if I just give it a quick tap?
It says private property. This is allegedly the site where Hitler died. There are 16 buildings here, and the question is, who would build such a mega mansion if they didn't have a massive ego?
Other than Adolf Hitler. Maybe one of the other, I don't know, 8 billion people in the fucking world?
This is definitely creepy as hell. That is the house right there. A little abandoned shack right here. We gotta watch, keep our eyes out for live
wire. Oh my god, imagine there's just him in the fucking bed. Like, they actually enter the house and it's just him just kind of like sitting there.
Straight up bed bunks right here. Definitely saw someone just right there. On God, I'm pretty sure I saw a white figure. Okay, we're gonna increase our speed. I don't feel super comfortable. I've seen a white figure 3 times. Let's go closer. Okay, look at all that live wire too. Tarp right there. I'm not sure what they're hiding. There's coloring of Nazis right there.
Go in the coloring of Nazis. Go in the house.
Hideout. Why is that locked? I don't know what's in there. Hello? Hello? I don't know what's going on out here.
Just kick in the fucking door. I'm kicking in the fucking door. You're already trespassing. You might as well go in.
Tire tracks right here. People are out here, but the question is where? We heard rifle sounds right before we entered. Why did they leave? Let me ask you this. How far can a rifle shoot?
Miles.
What the f?
And they move at like 1,500 meters per second.
So we're fucked right now.
So like even...
A gun? A gun moves quick?
If you're running, you're not gonna dodge anything.
So we can get shot right now?
Easy.
Hello? I'm pretty sure I see a human being right now. That's someone's foot? Brother, someone's leg. Pasha, what is that?
That is somebody's foot.
Is someone's shoe?
That's somebody's foot.
Someone's dead?
Where? My God, fucking go talk to the guy. That's a goddamn shoe.
Not a foot. Do you need help? I'm trembling.
Bro, that is not a person. Where would the... No, that's a foot. No, dude, that's a foot.
Right now, I'm shaking.
That's a fucking shoe that somebody left there.
What am I looking at? All right, motherfucker, pray for me.
Is that Adolf Hitler wearing Skechers?
Just a shoe. Okay, we got a bone right here. The excavated soil.
Is this Adolf Hitler's bone? Maybe this could be some part of his, body? This might have belonged to the hand region.
There's a f***ing bone right there. I may have literally found the bone of Hitler. Is this a human bone?
No! No, and that I feel like it would not. Why would his bone? Why would one bone be there?
Could this be Hitler?
No, that's probably a fucking dead animal that got fucking mauled by some shit in the woods.
I'm taking this bone with me and we're getting the hell out of here.
Oh, God.
Where are you, Hitler? Whose bone is it? Hitler, where are you?
Oh, I thought you were worried about yelling because there was riflemen that could shoot miles into the woods that were watching you.
Nazis! Hitler! Where are you? Whose bone is this? Who's here? Who lives here? Whose bone is this?
Bone in hand and paranoid as hell, I began to book it when, out of nowhere, I heard this.
What happened? What happened? What happened? What? Run! Hitler, where are you? Run! Dass ich anständig meine Zeit verwendet habe.
The question is, was this Hitler's bone?
Du jetzt eine Stimme ab, wenn ja!
After barely escaping the evil Nazi hideout, flying back to America, and getting the bone DNA tested in a state-of-the-art laboratory, it turns out it was a dog bone all along.
E-Town for the fucking sub. Ryan for the 300 biddies. If you could interview any person that has ever existed, who would it be? Spiciest versus sourest foods.
So we're going to be eating the world's hottest and sourest foods for an entire day. We're going to be starting off with breakfast, then moving on to lunch, dinner, and dessert. So let's meet the teams.
Team Sour is Ben and Brent, and Team Hot is...
Bro, being on Team Sour is 10 times better than being on Team Spicy. Oh no, I'm Team Sour. First meal of the day, sour Skittles. For breakfast, here's the one-chip challenge. Here's a ghost pepper. Have fun. Like, nothing, the sourest ever is nowhere near as bad as spice. Because spice lasts. And you gotta deal with that, right? Whereas sour is just like, oh my God, it's sour, spit it out, right? And then it's fine. Whereas you eat a pepper, your mouth's gonna be on fire for an hour. And of course, Brent's on Team Sour, right? You know, I don't dislike Brent, but like, of course, Brent's on Team Sour. He's gonna exaggerate the shit out of it. They're gonna eat Sour Patch Kids, and he's gonna go.
Breakfast, then moving on to lunch, dinner, and dessert. So let's meet the teams.
Team Sour is Ben and Brent, and Team Hot is me and Andrew.
Time for breakfast. Okay, so for our breakfast, we unfortunately have chili pepper infused hot chocolate.
Yeah, ghost pepper hot chocolate. And the other team has sour Skittles.
This is breakfast.
This is our breakfast.
This isn't pancakes and eggs. What do we have here? But there's no candy on here, so what is this? Apple cider vinegar.
Lemon juice.
Oh my.
Lemon. Malic acid.
What?
Don't tell me she put that on there.
She put the malic acid on top of the lemons.
I don't think she did.
Yes, she did. Look. So malic acid is like the stuff that actually makes sour candy sour.
Okay, we're gonna try the hot chocolate.
Cheers.
All right, cheers. I'm just spilling it. Oh my God.
Oh my
Bro,
God.
I already know everybody in this entire video is gonna have the shit of everything. Even the sour side. The sour and the spicy side, they're gonna have like a super sour, super spicy thing. They're gonna take a little nibble and go, ugh, and then fucking throw it out and skip to the next thing. Like, if you hand me a one-chip challenge, I'm gonna eat that whole motherfucker. You're not gonna tell me you're gonna try and eat fucking a slice of that bitch and say it's spicy.
God. I mean, it kind of tastes good, but it's like so hot.
Definitely the way to kick off this video. I do not like that.
Cheers.
Bro, that's it. She literally went like, and then moved on.
Oh my god.
Come on, one gulp challenge. One gulp challenge, Brent. Come on, apple cider vinegar. Swallow that shit. That sounded weird. Drink that shit up.
Oh, that is so sour and gross.
This tastes like lemonade, but 20 times more sour.
To go with our red pepper infused hot chocolate, we have Carolina Reaper peppers, we have scorpion chili peppers, and we have ghost peppers.
It seems like they're eating ghost peppers for breakfast. Like, that's awful.
Not gonna be good. Here's yours, and here's mine. This smells so bad. Oh my god.
I swear to God, if I see a jump cut, there better be a no jump cut chewing that shit.
Can smell this. This is over 1 million Scoville heat units.
We gotta eat our food, Brent.
3, 2, 1.
Oh! Oh my god.
Dude, it's a lemon. Yeah, it has malic acid on it. I eat lemons with the rind. I've gone to multiple restaurants where I'll just eat a lemon. Like, as we're walking out, I'll just eat my lemon. Like, dude. Oh, come on! Come on! What is this, the fucking SpongeBob scene? This shit? Take the damn bite. What the fuck is this?
Oh god. No!
What is that?
Put your mouth after I got with a lemon.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh! Yo, that actually pisses me off. No, I'm getting actually agitated because I've never eaten a straight ghost pepper, but I've had the one chip challenge twice, and ghost peppers are supposed to be like sometimes even worse, right? And I've eaten that chip, and I've borderline passed out on stream. Eyes red. I'm fucking the worst pain I've ever had in my entire life. And this motherfucker goes, oh my god. Oh, it's so spicy.
Can't do this. I'm not kidding.
My heart is racing so fast right now. I am not excited for the rest of this challenge. Knowing that this is only breakfast has me terrified.
Andrew, come on. We need to win this challenge. Come on. You're being a wuss. Andrew, you might be...
She's already not panicking anymore. Like, if you ate an actual ghost pepper, your mouth would be on fire for like 30 fucking minutes.
Going number 2 now, but we're not going to be number 2 in this competition.
While all of us were struggling, it was time that we moved on to our second meal.
Andrew and I were about to eat...
Hot Cheetos? Hot Cheetos is the next spicy thing. Dude, fucking 5-year-olds eat hot Cheetos.
Our lunch in a sauna.
Why are we doing this?
And it's not just any lunch. We have some of the hottest hot wings in the entire world. And to wash it all down, we have habanero soda and ghost pepper soda.
What? What?
So this meal would have been bad as is, but I thought...
Why he rubbing his nipples? Yeah. What is this man doing in the back?
Take it up a notch by making it even hotter by sitting inside of a 150-degree sauna.
I just don't get why are we doing this?
We're here at the park because
you could probably die from that. Like, if you... I'm not even lying. If you're going to sit in a sauna, if you would sit in a sauna, which is going to raise your heart rate, and you're going to start sweating, and then you're going to eat the spiciest food you could find, you might have a heart attack. Like, if you legitimately did that, you could probably die.
He set up a little picnic for Brent and I.
Oh, I'm so scared.
There's a little note. Sandwich ingredients. Bread, warhead pickle, malic acid, sour straws, and toxic waste. That's a sandwich? Wait, that's made up. That's not an actual thing, bro.
Just give me like a tuna sandwich at this point. I do not want this. Look at this. Look at what?
I've never once thought about eating this combination in my life. We got warhead sodas. No kind of Lexi to give us a drink to wash it down. There's also one more thing on this note. You make a face, you will feel the sting. Huh? Use the rubber bands in the basket every time you make a face. Snap each other with these.
Oh my god. Oh my god. If I'm doing that video, you know what's going to be in that basket? A fucking taser. And it's going to be me and JoJo the Mofo. And I'm going to sit right next to fucking JoJo or fucking Austin. And we're going to fucking eat those goddamn sour pickles. And if he makes a face, I'm going to fucking tase him. Like, you're telling me I rubber bands? Rubber bands? Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, this reminds me of when I was like in fucking elementary school and me and my friends used to corn dog each other for fucking fun. Like, what? Do you guys know where, like, that doesn't hurt. We used to hit each other with rubber bands. We used to do those wasp paper things. Or corn dog competitions. I remember we used to fucking walk around in elementary school and you would corn dog somebody by fucking grabbing their shoulders and shoving your knee into their ass as hard as you could. and they would cry. And you're telling me Brent Rivera, 25, 26 years old, fucking, if he makes a face at a sour pickle, he gets a fucking rubber band to the wrist. Dude, second graders are doing that.
Every time we make a face?
Y'all didn't do that? I remember I was at one of my friend's birthday parties, and I corn dogged him right before a picture, and he was crying in the photo. It was like second grade, and we're at Dave and Buster's, and we're fucking playing, and we're getting ready to leave, and I go, corn dog, and I fucking knee him in the ass as hard as I could. And then his mom made us take a picture, and he's crying in the photo. Oh my God. Dude, and then when we got back, they all did that shit to me. Oh, it was like hell.
I also have a bottle of water in here, so for every time we take a sip of water, we have to raise the temperature in here by 10 degrees. Here's the hottest hot wings in the world. I have the hottest cauliflower wings in the entire world.
It is so hot in here.
Oh.
My mouth's watering. I love fucking chicken wings, dude.
Keep eating. Keep eating.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
See, now that's where you fucking grab a 10,000 watt taser and fucking jam it in his neck. And he goes, and then he won't fucking pucker his face anymore.
Oh my God! No! Are we doing this to each other right now? No, honey, that's a face. Ow! That's a face. That's a face. That's a face.
I'm going for a big bite of the pickle.
Don't make a face. Nope, he made a face.
Andrew's already actually dripping sweat. Oh my God, why are we doing this? This was a bad idea.
These don't look like as hot on camera.
Yo, these YouTuber challenges suck ass. I remember when I was in 8th grade in the summer, I got all together with my friends, and I filmed them all do the fucking milk challenge. We all went and got breakfast, and they were like, okay, you're gonna film us. And 3 of my friends fucking put a bunch of food dye in milk, chugged that bitch as fast as they could, and then threw up everything they ate in the last fucking 2 days. And that shit was entertaining as fuck. You're telling me these motherfuckers are doing a spice challenge with rubber bands. Like, that ain't even fucking bad.
Trust me, these are so spicy.
Oh my God, I can feel it in my chest. It's getting hard to breathe in here.
Since we can't drink water or else it goes up. I chase it with something else.
You have your habanero soda. What? That doesn't make any sense.
I chase it with a kiss.
Boo.
You're making a face.
Boo.
Yo, maybe if we wash it down with our drinks, it'll help.
All right, so we are both holding each other's rubber bands, ready to snap and do a chug challenge. Whoever makes a face first is gonna...
I think I've had these before. Like, they're sour, but they're not that sour. Like, do y'all think they're less sour than an actual warhead?
Let go. Feel the pain.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ow! Ow! Oh.
That is definitely a
No,
face.
it's not. It's not a my wrist, guys. It's so red. I can't feel my tongue.
I'm gonna have no taste buds by the end of this. They are getting burnt off.
I need water. I need water.
You're gonna take a sip of water?
Yeah.
Then this whole
Whoever puckers their lips the most gets killed. Like, see, add some stakes.
thing gets raised 10
I
degrees.
need it. I need it.
Okay, 160 degrees. Okay, 160 degrees. Okay, we're gonna try the ghost pepper soda.
Yo, they ate like 1 chicken wing. Like, there's like 40 chicken wings. They ate like 1.
I have to drink water. All right, it's going up to 170 in here. Andrew, no! Don't drink any more water. It's so hot in here. Andrew, we can't leave until you finish your wings.
How are they not sweating? I'm not trying to call bullshit. I'll sweat outside if it's fucking 70 degrees out. That's why I wear tank tops all the time, because I'm fucking dying in the heat. You're telling me it's 170 degrees, this man's just peachy clean?
Not do that.
Yeah, I have heartburn. Like, I actually feel like I could pass out in here. I need water.
No.
I need it.
No, you don't.
I mean,
Oh my
he's
God.
sweating a little bit.
I can't do it.
I can't. Oh my god.
No, Andrew, don't. I have to raise it to 200 degrees now.
No.
Couldn't that kill you? Like I'm not trying to. What is a sauna normally at? What the fuck? 200 degrees. 150 to 175. 200 degrees. I would die.
No.
Try.
Stop.
God,
Lexi, what
why
the
did
hell?
you do that?
Screw this, bro.
No.
Andrew and I thought this was bad, but little did we know it was about to get even worse.
There's one more thing left in this meal. It's the malic acid covered candies.
There's no way you're not gonna make a face with that.
Oh god. Of course.
It's making my mouth water. I love those candies, bro. I love sour food.
Rubber band on him.
What?
If he makes a face, then I
Double?
these rubber bands.
Oh my god.
Not the double rubber band. Chop off his pinky if he puckers.
2-1.
Oh, he's doing pretty well. He hasn't made a face. Damn. Oh wow. Damn. Okay. Okay.
I'm good. Ow! I didn't make a face!
Alright, well I just had to do that.
That's how you know they're exaggerating it, because that would have been actually way more sour than everything else. The sour pickle was probably not that sour.
After lunch, I thought it would be nice to get each team their own private chef.
You guys ready for dinner?
No.
Who are you? I'm the chef. Okay. I'm gonna make you guys a nice dinner today.
This is what we're thinking for dinner?
Yeah, it's all my favorite ingredients.
Is this usually what you cook with?
Yeah, usually. Sometimes a little more, a little less.
So what do we have for dinner?
This is a Singapore chili crab. Kind of a spice that builds up over time, not necessarily.
Oh my god, that shit looks good as fuck though.
Wait at first, but then the longer you eat it, it kind of gets pretty hot.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how spicy is this?
I would say 10. There's about 20, 25 chilies in here.
Haven't we been through enough?
Please don't tell me we're making a smoothie.
That's exactly what we're gonna be doing.
So what do we start with?
Oh, we're gonna start off pretty light with some ice here behind us in the freezer.
That's not sour. I like the start of it.
Yeah.
Warhead's black cherry soda.
Like what? Like a little bit of like a little dash, a little squirt?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa! Chill! Okay, I think that should be enough. Next step, Sour Patch Kids. These are gonna be the.
Oh no, Sour Patch Kids. What the fuck? No, dude, the only people that think Sour Patch Kids are sour are fucking 80-year-olds. Like, those shits are, I honestly don't even think they're sour at all.
Sour and sweet ones.
Hey, I like Sour Patch Kids. That's enough, that's enough, that's enough, that's enough, that's enough, that's enough. We're good.
I'm all out, you're lucky. There you go. Wow, look at that consistency. Don't be shy. Come on.
They're gonna need less liquid, something that's more binding.
Might as well.
Okay, so our private chef prepared us the hottest crab she could
that shit looks so good.
possibly make. She said there was like something like 25 peppers in here.
What?
Yeah, let's dig in.
This is gonna get nuclear.
What is that? What is that? What is that?
It's the malic acid.
Bro, that's enough.
That's enough. Just for good measure, a little tiny.
Oh my god.
As Enzo was making Ben and Brent the world's sourest smoothie, me and Andrew were not having
Oh,
fun.
it's brown. Oh my god. See, now, okay, I wouldn't want to eat that shit. That's fucking gross. That's like when I did the Valorant blender challenge.
That sauce, the sauce is so spicy.
That's pretty good. It gets spicy as it goes. Oh my god.
I'm starting to taste the 25 peppers. She gave us a whole plate of this. What does she expect us to do with all this?
Alright, you guys ready to try it out? No!
That looks so gross.
Cheers.
Wow. Whoa, hey.
I think you might need some more. You might need some more.
Oh my god. Hey Andrew, what do you say we kick it up a notch?
What? No! Get the mask on the bottle, Lexi.
Oh my god.
Just eat the sauce. They're gonna fucking put it on the crabs and then not even eat the sauce on the crabs.
Lexi, look at the mask. See how dangerous that looks?
Because they're not eating the outside of the crab. They have to fucking break into it.
Cheers.
Oh my god. Cheers. Look at all that sauce in there.
Don't be rude. Come on, drink up. I made this for you guys.
I'm not drinking this whole thing, that's for sure.
I feel it running through my entire body. Like my body is like tingling.
My tongue is numb.
Sour hour?
Bro, stop with that! My god.
You don't like the sour hour? Don't be rude.
Out of my house.
Why did we do that? Why?
I still think theirs is probably spicy. The sour shit is just fucking exaggeration. They might actually be dealing with spice here.
This is so stupid. This is so stupid.
Even though each team was having a rough time, we still had one last meal.
Okay, it is time for the dessert round. So basically, half of the food on this table are covered in malic acid, while the other half are covered in the world's hottest hot sauce. Okay, so you guys are team sour and we're team hot, but that doesn't even matter for this round because whatever it lands on when we spin the wheel, we have to eat. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta eat the whole fucking thing, too. No fucking copping out on that bullshit. No copping out on that bullshit. No fucking nibble bite, no Squidward shit. Look at this man. Look at this man. Yo, he's fucking ready. He eyeing him up. He hopes the wheel lands on him. Anyways.
I'd rather stick to the sour stuff.
Can I go first?
Sure.
2, 1. Come on. Something good. Something good.
Oh my God.
That's so easy. That's probably the best one. Fucking cupcake with citric acid. I'm just gonna fucking mac that.
Cake with malic acid. I have been training all day eating sour things, so I'm glad that I stuck with sour. Because if I got the spicy,
I think Brent might. You know how everybody said aliens are real. I think Brent might be one. Because am I wrong in saying Brent Rivera has not changed in 10 years? I watched him on TikTok, and he looks exactly the same. Like, he has not looked any different.
I honestly think that my stomach would just curl up.
That
Dude.
is literally straight sour stuff.
Okay, ready?
Oh my God.
Oh,
You have to eat it.
Oh my God.
All right, it is my turn to spin.
I feel like you're gonna get something. Really
One
bad.
bite.
No, why would you say that? No.
One bite.
No.
A whole macaroon. Pop that motherfucker in. A whole macaroon.
Just having it this close to me is making my eyes
She's
water.
gonna nibble it.
Yo, she did it.
Oh my God. Oh my
did
God.
it.
Oh my God.
Are you good? Need something.
My hands. My throat.
Andrew, spit.
Team sour.
Scorpio.
Oh! Vanilla ice cream with
Oh, the melted ice cream. It's basically cream with hot sauce now. Oh, shit. It's almost as if you eat fucking hot sauce and then eat ice cream with it. It's not really going to affect you because the ice cream's going to make the hot sauce not even that bad.
It's ice cream. So hopefully it like balances out and like it cancels out.
I want
the
you to
hot.
go for it.
Yeah. It's the worst thing we've had all day. I'm literally crying.
Oh my God.
I'm literally crying.
My turn. Citric acid donut.
Oh, no, you didn't get citric acid donut, buddy. You got cinnamon roll with hot sauce.
Citric acid.
Let's be real. Yeah, citric acid with donut's a good fucking foot to the right.
Donut. Citric acid donut.
That's not what you got.
Donut.
Citric acid. That thing was like all the way over here.
Not even close, Ben. Good luck.
Oh God. 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
He ate the bottom! Yo. For the content, just fucking eat it. Like, I don't, when I've done the one chip challenge, I've never wanted to do it. I just do it because my chat wants me to.
Oh my God.
I'm good.
Wow.
I'm good. Keep spinning.
Time to spin. Cookies with malic acid?
Stop. Give him something spicy.
Here we go.
Shut
It's so sour. Just kidding. I can do it.
I don't think I can risk spitting again. I'm not kidding. If the ice cream isn't on my lips, I like feel like I'm gonna die.
My brother.
So bad.
Bro, their set is fucking massive. What are all these things they have here?
Only way I'll actually not die.
I get something hot again, I honestly don't know if I can do it. Okay, here we go.
Oh.
Yeah, no. I can't do it. I actually
just do the thing the other guy did and just eat this part right here. That's not touching the hot sauce.
can't do this.
I'd soak that bitch in the hot sauce. If I'm the chef preparing this for them, that brownie is getting fucking dunked in a 5-gallon bucket of fucking hot sauce and then plopped on the table. So no matter what little ass bite you eat, you're still eating that shit.
Do it. All right, here we go.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, my eyes are like watering. No, that's it. I quit.
Oh,
I
she's
think
gonna
I-
quit.
Oh, she quit. She's the loser. Those who didn't come from TikTok are allowed to like this comment. 90% of the comments can we appreciate how much effort she puts into her videos. Yeah, these look like bots. Oh, these definitely are bots. Yeah, link in my bio. Welcome to my bio. Oh, this actually might be a genuine person that watches the videos.
Breakfast. Okay, so for
Levels of caffeine addiction. A Ninja video. I'm not sub to him. I do like Ninja.
I love tweaking off caffeine every single day of my life. I swear to God almighty, I would sacrifice a family for a green prime energy. I'm for real like a 12-year-old. I like to pour them into Baja Blast freezes from Taco Bell and they make a heavenly mixture. But getting to my level of caffeine addiction isn't as pretty as Baja Blasts and primes. There's a very long and dark process of heartbreak and isolation that needs to take place inside of you. Anyone who's been
I feel like caffeine addiction today is drinking like 400 milligram energy drinks. If you drink coffee, you're not addicted to caffeine because coffee actually doesn't have that much. Like a Reign energy drink has the same amount of caffeine as like 5 or 6 cups of coffee. Like if you're slugging down like a pre-workout with like 300 milligrams, like that's like a lot. Like when anybody remember when I shotgunned 2 G Fuels on stream and had to end stream? Because I remember I was shaking because I had like 600 milligrams of caffeine. You were supposed to have like fucking a max of like fucking 4 in a day.
Through the caffeine addiction ringer would know this truth. But like all addiction,
me drinking a 300 milligram G Fuel right now, I'm not addicted. No, you definitely are. No, I'm not. I mean, dude, having a caffeine addiction isn't like the worst, but being reliant on caffeine can be pretty when you don't have access to it. But most people drink caffeine. Most people don't even see it as a drug, but it is. Caffeine is a drug. It's just not something that's going to like hinder your capability to do activities.
It starts in baby steps. Probably. I don't really know. I'm not a psychologist, but you know. Level 1.
Do you take pre-workout? No, I think it's entirely unneeded. That's a genuine take that I've always stood by. I've never changed that take. I worked at a GNC. I could see use of caffeine. Like I use caffeine a lot, but like to need to take caffeine to work out is just so fucking stupid. Like it honestly doesn't help you. It can help in like long-term cardio, but like trying to say that like chugging, dry scooping, what's like a pre-workout that y'all take or y'all know of? Also, I might add that if you're like 14, stop taking like fucking 600 milligrams of caffeine, dude. You don't need that. Like, even if you're, even if you're my age, even if you're 20, dude, the motherfuckers that need caffeine like that are old. Like, not Ghost, yeah, like C4, Hyde, Jekyll and Hyde. That's like the most badass fucking pre-workouts that I used to sell at GNC. I don't even remember how much Hyde had. Hyde pre-workout caffeine amount. 1 scoop of Hyde had 196 milligrams of caffeine. And people would like 2 or 3 scoop it. Some have 250 milligrams. See, like, that's crazy. And, like, motherfuckers just chugging that shit down. Dude, I had people that would come in and buy that every day when I would work there. They'd be like, what's the craziest shit you have? I'd be selling them some fucking weird-ass... It was just a medical name. We had that in the back at GNC. Just the compound name. That's how the people that were crazy with working out were the ones that would take that shit. Nothing brand named. It was literally just like the name of the chemical was what they would buy. And those same people would buy a shitload of caffeine. But that's like, it's just unneeded. And it's not really helping you lift more. It might. But you're also like hyped up on caffeine, working out. Your heart rate's up because of the caffeine. Your heart rate's up because you're working out. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if motherfuckers have heart attacks. At the gym that fucking just chug caffeine and lift.
You're only drinking like 30 to 40 milligrams.
But I'll still drink fucking Prime Energy. I'll still drink G Fuel, but like I don't do it before I work out.
In tea or soda that you probably don't even know is in them shids. Most people in this phase are white moms that do yoga or 11-year-olds that would sacrifice their arms for an extra can of Mountain Dew so they can stay up just a little bit later at the boys' sleepover.
Dude, when you were at the boys' sleepover when you were like fucking 10, your boy brings out a bottle of fucking mug root beer. You're like fucking shitting yourself. You're about to freak the fuck out. They got so like every soda you could think of. Dude, that was like crack when you were 10. Just like a Coca-Cola.
Level 2 is around 90 milligrams of caffeine, which is about
90 milligrams a day. That's just like an average coffee. That was like the coffee I just drank.
cup of coffee. At this point, you're popping a whole Joe, as we say in Philadelphia, and they make you feel like an unstoppable machine. This is the healthy level where you really only drink coffee if you're tired and need a little extra boost to get through your terrible...
Am I wrong, though, that when I drink caffeine, sometimes it makes me more tired? Like, I've had days where, like, I'll chug a fucking energy drink, and then I'm more tired. It's, like, weird. Like, it'll boost you momentarily, and then it's like that caffeine crash just kills you.
Day. This is also the amount of caffeine that's in a scoop of gamer subs with code Ninja. I want to make money because, as they say, you can never have more money. Level 3 is around 90 milligrams of caffeine again, except it's every single day. Once you get to the point of drinking coffee daily, you have a little bit of a dependency developing. Now it's really starting to look like the early stages of an addiction, which is pretty awesome. But what's more awesome is that you
pretty awesome.
At least feel the coffee. You haven't gotten so far down the addiction that the effects start to wear off on you, but you're on your way there. Level 4 is when things start to get a little dark. This is when you get around 180 milligrams of caffeine. That's about 2 cups of coffee, or maybe you're starting to dabble into energy.
Monster Energy. Dude, that's the death drink. Is like, you ever peep how much sugar's in a fucking Monster? I was gonna buy one the other day, and then I look at it, it's like 58 milligrams of sugar and like 300 milligrams of fucking caffeine. Dude, obviously some kid said, I love Monster. Yeah, obviously you love Monster. It's like fucking crack. It's like crack. You drink a Monster, everything in a Monster is telling your brain to drink more of it.
Or Rain Energy.
Dude, the Snow Cone G Fuel, though. Oh, the Snow Cone G Fuel. Oh.
But rather the more reserved drinks like Prime and Celsius. If you don't drink this much caffeine, it probably sounds like an ungodly amount that no one would ever possibly need. But to help you understand what brings a man to this point, let me run you through a scenario. Let's say you meet a girl at school and she seems really nice. You start texting her and get to know her more on a personal level. Then it progresses to the point where you guys are hanging out outside of school and eventually you start dating. You've been with her for a solid, let's say, 3 to 4 months. This is the happiest you have ever been in your entire life and everything feels great. Then one day you get a Snapchat from her, which isn't unusual. So you go to open it and you see a guy you don't recognize. A guy way bigger than you and way more jacked than you, giving POV backshots to the girl you loved more than anything. This sends you down a dark psychological path, thinking that the bigger and stronger you are, the more girls you'll get. So you start going to the gym 6 times a week and abuse caffeine on a daily basis to push yourself through the gnawing numbness that you feel deep in the core of your being. This is when the caffeine addiction really starts. Level 5 is 200 plus milligrams a day. It starts to become way too much effort to make the multiple cups of coffee that it requires for you
to... Also, coffee tastes like fucking shit unless you put stuff in it. Like, if you drink straight black coffee, you're a fucking psychopath. Just, like, straight coffee, no additives. You're just, like, just a cup of joe. Just fucking, just straight, like, it's so bitter. It's disgusting. Like, your parents probably do that. Most people's parents, like, that, you have to, that's, like, that, nobody starts out like that. That's, like, 20 years into drinking caffeine. That like or drinking things with caffeine that you just start drinking coffees.
Function
like
daily.
Just straight up.
That's why you've turned to drinking energy drinks every single day. You start to get real familiar with energy drinks and maybe even pick a favorite. Maybe you're a femboy and you enjoy a good white Monster.
What the fuck? What's wrong? Is that an insult or is he just saying that in general?
Maybe you eat scrap wood and you enjoy rain. Either way.
Yo, the rain is the reason I got in a car crash, though. Straight up. Because I spilled it, and I was like, fuck, I gotta bend over and grab it. Light off the brake, hit their car, minus $1,700, rep.
you love it, but that doesn't
I'm gonna still go buy one fucking when I have class though.
last long, because this is probably the last level that you'll actually still feel energized from the effects of caffeine. Level 6, at some point your body gets used to all the primes and double coffees, so you need to upgrade to the limit. And according to the FDA, the limit is 300 milligrams of caffeine. This is the
That's the limit. Dude, they put more in like, yo, doesn't some G Fuels have, is it 240? I know some G Fuels had 140 and then some had 3. I think Rain has 3.
point of no return. This is also when powders start to come in, mainly pre-workout. You're probably risking heart failure in the next few years, but what's heart failure in the face of a Naruto Sage Mode game?
Dude, I would fucking chug those when I would play Fortnite back when I was partnered with Chief, dude. The Sage Mode Naruto cans.
Gamer fuel with a nasty pump in the gym. You can literally not function as a human being without caffeine, and getting off of it now would make you hollow for at least 2 weeks. You can't go back anymore, so the only place to go now is level 7. You're completely locked into 300 milligrams on a daily basis at this point, and your brain is
there's way more people that there's people that do more than 300 milligrams a day. I guarantee you there's people that probably drink 3 fucking full cans of G Fuel every day. Every day.
Fried, you don't even feel
or do pre-workout. They drink coffee, they'll drink a prime, they'll drink soda every day. I feel like that's half of my chatters. Half of my chatters probably chug like fucking 4 G Fuels a day.
Energized anymore. Your months and years of caffeine abuse have left you completely and utterly numb to it all. You drink pre-workout every single morning of your life just to feel normal, and you start to question what the point of it all was. If taking all this caffeine just makes you feel normal, then why would you even take it in the first place? Well, that doesn't really matter anymore because you can't go back to not drinking it, so those thoughts are pointless.
Well, because they have to drink the caffeine. It's the same thing with any other drug. That's why, like, drug abuse is so prevalent in, like, many people that do, like, more hardcore drugs, because your body gets more and more used to it. And so you have to keep doing that drug to even feel normal, right? Like, if this is your baseline, a drug like caffeine might boost it. But if you keep doing it, it changes, right? And so without it, you're going to be below your normal baseline, but with it, you're only going to feel normal rather than a boost. And so then people just do more and more of whatever drug it is, and then that's how people, like, OD on shit.
Going past 300 milligrams either feels like nothing or completely terrible. All that lifting and caffeine abuse you've been doing to get over your
nicotine is a big, yeah, that's nicotine. That's a big thing.
Girlfriend cheating on you wasn't to make yourself look awesome. The reality was that you're just running from yourself, using empty feelings to fill the void and run further and further from your own misery. Anyways,
or you just do snus. Yeah, if you're starting to fucking pack a goddamn lip with enough fucking nicotine to kill a horse, yeah, I don't think you're ever gonna reach a normal baseline.
Is really awesome and feels cool sometimes. Ninja Gamers
with my mom. Locked in, type locked in, type locked in, type locked in. Fantastic chat, thank you.
I was one of the first ever girls to make a profile on OnlyFans. Ellie's been the driving force between us joining forces.
I make around...
Alright, I'm gonna ask an obvious question off rip. Are they doing OnlyFans together in the sense of like, hey, we're just like, you know, doing lewd content? Or are they actually butt-ass naked together? Because isn't that some form of incest? Even if they're not doing it, if they're like naked together, that's still weird as fuck.
Around 10 grand a month.
Wow.
We have random custom videos where people like us to eat desserts.
Here we go.
Oh! A lot of people do find what we do is wrong. So obviously we're mother and daughter.
Nah, making an OnlyFans with your mom is like the weirdest thing ever. Like, that's actually the weirdest thing. That's wild. That's why, like, I understand 10K a month. Would you make an OnlyFans with your parent for 120K a year? No. Like, that's a lot of money. That ain't worth it. 10K a month, though. That still ain't worth it, bro. You're making an OnlyFans with your mother.
No.
Is the OnlyFans consistent of them just eating foods? Because if that's the case, that's not that bad.
You've got some like, sort of death threats, haven't you? From people.
Yeah.
Morning.
Oh, coffee is needed. So, did you work last night?
I did, yeah. Made quite good money.
Oh, lovely.
Hi, my name's Ellie, aka Mackenzie Blue. I'm 19 years young. I'm self-employed as an adult model. This is my mother.
I don't judge OnlyFans, but when somebody says, "What do you do for work?" just say you do OnlyFans. Don't say, "I'm an adult model." Because if you ask me, what do I do for a living? I'm going to say, I do TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. I'm not going to say, I'm a content creator, right? I create content, yeah. But like, bro, I magically create content for my audiences. No, I do TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. That's what I say.
My mum is obviously my best friend.
I hate when people say that. Oh. Like, dude, I love when people have a good relationship with their parent, but when they say my best friend is my mom, like, bro, like, ain't nobody give a fuck. Ain't nobody give a fuck. Your best friend is your mom. Your best friend. The person you would hang out with outside of anyone is your mom. You don't have no one else. No one else. You don't have, like, a cousin or a friend at work. Like, you could say your best friend is your cousin. Like, because they're the same age as you, right? You're hanging out with your cousin. They're your friend. My best friend's my mother. Your mother's fucking 54.
Like my annoying older sister. And also, she's sort of like my manager.
A bit like her mentor and her momager now. Momager, do you like that one?
Momager?
Momager.
Yes, love it.
Unfortunately, we've got about 15 minutes of work
15?
to do. So I was one of the first ever girls to make a profile on OnlyFans. I had no idea it was going to take off how it did.
And growing up, how did you feel about your mum being a glamour model?
At first, sometimes it did sort of get to me and
Wait,
it did make...
The mom did it alone and then roped the daughter into the content? That is fucking whack. You did OnlyFans. The mom did OnlyFans and was like, "Well, you're 18 now. Like, do you wanna collab with me?" Like, oh my god.
Make me have an opinion on my mum's job. So growing up, I was always like, I'm never gonna be like my mum. And
did you?
Yeah. And then obviously lockdown happened, and yeah, I was like, I'm doing this job. I am excited for
Bro,
today.
I would make yo. Why wouldn't they make their own? Yo, this is what it is. I was going to say she should just make her own account, but if they had their own separate OnlyFans accounts, they would make nothing. The only reason they make money is from people that want to see actual mom and daughter do shit together. That's why they're making money, because it's a joint OnlyFans account. They're fucking related, right? That's the only reason they're making money on OnlyFans. If they had separate accounts, they wouldn't make that much, but it's because it's like a fetish thing.
Hey, because we'll get to have a laugh, but I'm excited for the 15-minute of work that we've got to do.
It's quite
Are they bitching about having to film something for 15 minutes? I'm about to freak the fuck out.
We're always we've got to do this work, and then...
I gotta shove a melon up the fucking hatch for 15 minutes. 15 minutes? A bitch. That's nothing. All day. All day, the only thing, you got 15 minutes of work. What the fuck?
It's done, you're like, great. I was quite surprised when Ellie joined my industry because she grew up wanting to work in an office and she had no interest in this line of work, whereas...
Yeah, because what 4-year-old is gonna fucking say they want to do OnlyFans? What? She just said, I'm surprised. I'm surprised my daughter actually got into this content because she said she didn't want to do that when she was younger. Yeah, no shit. I said I wanted to be a fucking soda truck driver when I was a kid. You say base shit, I want to be an astronaut. I want to be a brain surgeon.
Lifestyle for you, hasn't it?
I see how much fun she has and it's good money.
There will definitely be a guy out there somewhere who would want to pay to watch us
dip and eat. Yeah.
Ellie's been the driving force.
You're gonna let your dog in the house? That's actually like upsetting me. They keep showing the dog just fucking sad. Outside, ears perked up.
We've literally just launched our first joint page together.
Got my laptop.
let's see how everything's going, shall we?
Oh, I gotta scan this video, because if they pull up some fucking naked photos of them. Dude, I feel like, do you think they actually get, like, naked with each other?
The sort of content we make can be quite unusual, isn't it? Very out of the odd, obviously. A lot of men like to watch us eat dessert.
Good, steady.
No? You don't think they do? Dude, they make 10K a month.
Sweets. You don't really like because you haven't really got a sweet tooth. You find it sickly. But me, on the other hand,
She is so absurdly tan. Like, I can't stop thinking about it. It's like Jersey Shore tan. Like Snooki.
all day, all night long. Give me a dessert, pay me to eat it.
It's fake tan spray, I know.
Lots of stuff that people might not generally be able to tell their girlfriend they like, you know, and that's why they come to a girl on OnlyFans or webcam, because you know they can ask for whatever they want with us and we're not going to judge. I think guys like to see that we're just having a bit of a giggle and a bit of a laugh. There's other stuff that
No. That's not, they're buying it, they're buying it because they're into the fact that you guys are related. They're not buying it because they think it's, oh, they're having a giggle. Let me give them fucking 30 a month. Let me give them 30 a month. They're having a bit of a giggle.
That I won't do, like baked beans. A lot of guys like, you know, you're in a bath of baked beans and stuff.
Somebody fucking requested them to bathe in baked beans? Bro, that is actually nuts. How much did they pay them for that? Like, how does one even become aroused by that?
Well, I'm not filling my bathtub up with baked beans. I don't care how much you pay me.
Bitch, if you paid me like 10K, I would bathe in baked beans. Like I would sit in that bitch for an hour. Like, you're kidding me. You're telling me any amount of money you wouldn't sit in a bathtub of baked beans.
But how am I going to get the beans out of the bath? You must have to, like, bucket them out, because they're not going to go down the plug.
Just get a kiddie pool and sit in a fucking kiddie pool of baked beans.
A lot of people do find what we do is wrong, so obviously we're mother and daughter, but my answer to that is it's not wrong at all. Fair enough if we was doing anything totally illegal.
Somebody's gonna test you one of these days. Dude, I don't think anybody's ever gonna give me 10 grand to sit in baked beans.
Or weird, then that is wrong, but the things we do is not wrong at all. We're literally having fun and getting paid for it. Some of the worst stuff that I have heard or seen people talking about us is how we can be trashy, or ugh, how can you do that with your mum? I could never do that with my mum.
They gotta be doing something, bro. It can't just be eating strawberries with fully clothed. There's no way it's just eating strawberries and fucking drinking coffee and shit. It's gotta be something else.
Be out of the norm for a normal household, but we're not a typical mother and daughter anyway. Now we just get paid to have a laugh on camera. Well, as I said, people's opinions can't pay my bills, so we don't really care what people think of us.
Definitely. So this one's £100 a minute, he wants 7 minutes. We need to go to the shop and get some desserts.
£100 a minute. He's gonna pay $700 for a 7-minute video. What? Dude, I would sit there and fucking shovel whatever food that man. Oh, I want you to eat sardines for 7 minutes. Okay, good shit, man.
I make around 10 grand a month.
I used to be like Ellie when I was younger. I'd really spend a lot of time getting the new customers in and stuff, but now I'm a bit more chilled out with it. I feel like I'm retired at the moment because I am just sort of just pottering around in the garden, not doing much, doing my 10 minutes work every now and again, but
10 minutes work. Bro, I feel like for it to be required, for you to say it's work, it at least has to be an hour. Am I bad? Am I wrong in saying that? Like, if you're going to say I just worked, at least an hour, right? Like, you saying you worked for 10 minutes, that's a task. You got a task done. That's not work. There's no shot that they're staying fully clothed in their videos. There's no chance. There's no chance. There's no way a guy is spending $700 for them to just fucking eat strawberries on camera. Like, people will do that on Twitch.
Hi. Oh, wow.
So good.
What about me? My turn.
You best go get your mousse then.
Savouring this.
Who the fuck would pay to see this? Who the fuck would pay to see this? This is so weird. This is so weird. And their acting is so bad. They're just sitting there. Bro, there's no way. There's no way. This is like the most uncomfortable thing. My turn. Like, bro, like, at least get into it.
We love you.
See you soon. Right, that was good.
Great stuff.
So we're going live, yeah?
So we're going to go live and people have to tip. So we got some whipped cream.
Lovely.
Trifle. Who's going to tip Baz? Yeah! I hope you've got lots of room in there, Mackenzie.
You've got a keep tipping for that.
How many strawberries can you fit in your mouth at once?
You have to pay them to eat a strawberry? Bitch, what the fuck? Like, they're keeping the content not TOS for this YouTube video. Like, they gotta be like they gotta be naked in the other ones, bro.
If people think that this is an inappropriate job for mother and daughter to do, they've got the right.
Well, like, it's to what extent, right? Like, to what extent? Is it inappropriate? Well, what you just did, not really. But, like, I don't think that's it.
I couldn't see myself getting a 9 to 5.
No.
No way. I can see.
Well, OnlyFans can only go so long. It's not. If anything, might have a shorter lifespan. Like, the average influencer has a 5-year career. OnlyFans might be even less, right? Because as you get older, and as you age, number one, you're less appealing. Number two, people just might lose interest in you. You gotta switch it up. If you're just eating strawberries for 3 years, people are gonna be like, okay, I'm done watching this.
While others might find our family a bit extraordinary.
But to us, it's just normal, and it's a bit of harmless fun. We're happy.
Stop calling it fun. It's your job. Stop saying it's a bit of giggles. It's a bit of harmless fun. Yeah, getting naked with me daughter. A bit of giggle fun. No, just say you're doing it for money. My God, dude. Those videos are always the craziest. Sex work. Dog meets smallest dog. Guinness Book of World Records. When did this come out? 2 weeks ago.
This is Reginald or Reggie Johnson.
Oh, I love the epic music. Reginald Reggie Johnson Rice. Full name for the dog. We got a full government. We got a full government name for Reggie. I feel. Do y'all give your dogs like middle names? I'm naming my dog Daisy Bartolozzi. It's just Daisy, just first name.
Reese. He is just over.
Holy sh, dude. His back is above the kitchen counter.
1 meter or 3 foot 3 inches.
Oh my God, you like couldn't even put like treats on the top of a fridge because the dog would just be able to like jump up and eat them.
And he is the world's tallest living dog. Reginald's personality.
Oh, it's so freaking cute.
Is deceived by his name. It makes him seem a little bit more regal or like proper, but he's just.
Oh my God, dude, he's like bending the
just
couch.
a big baby.
How much do you think he weighs? Damn, Reggie, you got that out. Jesus, put it away. Get this man some pants.
Say he acts more like he's like 3, like a human toddler. He's super playful, very vocal, very much will tell you.
Bro, he is like 7 feet f***ing tall, standing.
What he wants when he wants it. And
dude, the sad thing about dogs this big is that they die really young. I'm not trying to make this into like a really sad video, but Great Danes live like 6 years. They're like, they don't live long at all.
Loves food.
Not always. I mean, they can live long. They usually just have like a lot of health problems.
As you can tell.
Dude, the dog bowl being like a regular table.
And he was actually the runt of his litter. From the time I got him until
he
was about, I'd say, 1.5 years, he just grew. Like, just non-stop growth. So...
Dude, what's crazy is dogs this big, like day to day, if you took a picture, it'd be like, holy fuck, you gained 2 pounds. Like, imagine gaining like 3 pounds a day.
We've heard all of the things. How big are his poops? We hear a lot. Where's his saddle?
He drinks out of the fucking sink.
Do you ride him? The third one is always, does he sleep in your bed with you? And our answer is always yes, but apparently some people are shocked that we sleep in the same bed with him. Give me a kiss. And he loves cuddling, cuddle and give lots of love, and that's his favorite thing, I think.
All right, you think you could kill this dog in a fight to the death? Back to the man v dog. Hell no. I feel like he look a little lanky, but he's just big as shit. Like, you ain't grabbing onto him. Like, he's literally the size of a person.
Cuddle and give lots of love.
He's
and
slow? Yeah, he'd probably bite the fuck out of you, though.
That's his favorite thing, I think.
Well, first,
fashion.
Wardrobe is like big wardrobe. I think bigger.
I don't know, dude. Whenever I look at a Chihuahua, I'm just like, I think of those slime, like, mesh things that you would squeeze where the ball, like, where it pops out. You know what I'm talking about? It's like a little squishy slime ball, and you squeeze it, and then it will, like, the goops of slime squeeze out. I feel like I could squeeze this Chihuahua's eyes, and it would just go, like, right out of their skull.
Than mine. She loves clothing, I think, because she's always cold, and she can choose actually where she...
Is that a Gucci outfit for your dog?
It's cold, and...
Oh my God.
And she can choose actually what she likes to wear in the day. So for me, it's like really funny because I can see what is her mood that day. She can choose different colors. So look like she know, like a little bit of style.
Or she's asleep on her hand. What the fuck?
Like she know, like a little bit of style and, you know.
Is this full grown? How big was this dog? How big was this dog when it was a puppy? Like, the fucking size, like, would it fit in a teaspoon?
Modeling.
Like, this thing could have kids. This thing could get pregnant.
Her name is Pearl, and she had the record for the shortest dog.
Pearl. Oh my God, I feel like if I was at a dog park, I would actually step on it and kill it. Oh my God. No, I wouldn't see it. I feel... You couldn't walk this dog in public. Somebody would step on it.
Her final measurements was 3.5 inches tall.
4 inches tall?
9.14 centimeters tall.
That's huge. That's huge.
She's snoring a lot. So it's funny, she's like a really vocal. You know, her personality is like a doll, and she's over 40 years old, but she's still behaving like a puppy.
What? Oh, in dog years. God, I was gonna say that dog ain't 40. What the fuck?
But also really demanding. She's like a really strong and opinionated.
Wait, so how old is 40 in human years? 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. So there's like 6, 7. Oh my God. 6, 7, 6, 7.
And she can tell you what she wants. She's small in size, but she have like
but she fit in a shoe.
A big personality. They are really smart. Actually, this breed is...
Why is head so bulbous? Like actually spherical.
They are really smart. Actually, this breed is compared to a 12 years old child. We try to teach the people when this record, like, yes, it's amazing having like a small...
Imagine they introduce the dogs to each other. Reggie just eats it. This is Reggie, Reginald Johnson. Reggie! One gulp.
Dog, but also the love and care you need to have for the animals. They are part of the family. Some people like me, we cannot have human babies.
Oh my God, wait, no. I don't like Chihuahuas, but this dog smiling right now is adorable. That is so cute.
People like me.
I bet this thing is fucking stupid. Which dog do you think's smarter? Reggie or the Chihuahua? Probably Reggie. I feel like Reggie's probably not that smart either. The smartest dogs are usually like medium size. Like I think border collies are the smartest.
We cannot have human babies, so they are part of the family. And that for me is like a big deal. I strongly believe people who care and love animals also care and love other human beings.
Oh, look at him.
So Reggie gets to meet the world's smallest dog today, and
Reggie like, I ain't give a fuck. My bones hurt. My joints. Ugh.
We are really excited.
I think it would be like an amazing moment.
I'm not worried that he won't be careful around Pearl.
Pearl meet like bigger dogs. She is really friendly. So I think she don't have idea she's a small dog.
I worry that he'll be excited and maybe
accidentally kill it.
Go crazy or something.
So I think that would be really interesting, experience. I
Wait, are the dogs gonna fuck? Yeah.
see how they both behave.
Okay, let's
They're breeding them.
go. We're ready.
No, idiot. How the fuck do you think that would work? Oh, who's at the door now?
Hello.
It's Big Reg.
Oh, hi, son. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Congrats
too.
for the new record.
He's just sitting on the couch. He can just sit on the couch like a person.
Thank you.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. He can't sit on the floor?
You see, Purr?
Oh my goodness, hello.
We are so excited to meet your dog, Rashi. Thank you.
Here he comes.
Oh my goodness, guys, Rashi. Oh.
Holy fuck, is he just standing right now?
He's so sweet.
Oh.
You see, Purr? He's Rashi.
That chihuahua. Help! Help! It's fucking freaking out.
Ready?
He's gonna start throwing up.
Purr, he's a big dog, right? But he wanna give you kisses.
Oh my god.
That's cute. Okay, oh, Rashi, you wanna give you kisses to her? Yeah. You see, Purr?
That's Pearl. Sit.
Oh.
Good boy.
He's a good boy. You see? Purr? Oh, he's crying. Yeah, he wanna
He's so
interact with
excited.
her.
All right, put the dog down. See what happens.
Okay. Like that? You wanna?
Oh, he is so gentle though.
Yes. Okay. Here you go. Okay, stay tuned. Okay.
Oh, you trying to get a whiff of that?
Yeah. Cool. Sorry. Okay.
He goes.
Can I get that's just thank you. Yes.
Reggie, be careful. Oh no. This is little Pearl.
Bro, the side profile of this dog is so fucked. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at his head. Oh my god, it's like a it looks like a Looney Tunes cartoon. It looks like he went "Bah," and then a thing fucking rose out of its head.
This is little Pearl.
Oh my god, bro.
You wanna say hello to him?
Yo,
He's
he got that pit bull brow in him.
Big dog, but it's a friend too.
Jesus.
Yes.
Bro, Reggie will not stop sniffing its butthole. Bro, Reggie, give it a rest, dog. You right in there. Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh, he's just ignoring it now. I don't think he saw it. Oh, you got... Bruh, that bone is still too big. That bone is still too big for this dog. Oh my god, he drops that. Look at him. Oh, fuck! That was like an earthquake.
It was like a really fun and excited day. He was absolutely adorable. He was also playful like Purr.
I was
Pearl ain't look playful.
surprised that Pearl wasn't more afraid of Reggie. Usually when we meet other dogs, it's usually the other dog that's like...
I'm surprised Pearl didn't like lay on its back. Usually when dogs meet each other, the smaller dog like lays on its back, shows submissiveness where they're like chill.
Whoa, hold up, back up. But Pearl was so excited and she is very interested in him and he is kind of like, whoa.
Hey, don't give Pearl Pearl about to choke on one of those pieces.
Very interested in him and he is kind of like, whoa, I have no idea what that is and I don't think I want them near me.
Purr having you.
Yo, this dog's anxious as fuck. What the hell you mean they're having fun? Look at this dog. The whole time, bro. I'm telling you, its heartbeat's going dum 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 Joe Biden got cancer? Former President Joe Biden is diagnosed with an aggressive form of prostate cancer, according to a statement from his personal office Sunday, and it has spread to his bones. Oh my God. I have cancer. Last week, President Joe Biden was seen for a new finding of a prostate nodule after experiencing urinary symptoms. Friday, he diagnosed with prostate cancer characterized by a Gleason score of 9, group 5 with metastasis to the bone. It continued, while this represents a more aggressive form of the disease, the cancer appears to be hormone sensitive, which allows for effective management. Oh, God. Well, I don't understand, and this is just going to be me being like flat out. When you're the president, I know rich people pay, like really rich people pay for like full body exams and shit like that. If you're like the president, I would assume that they would just do like monthly checkups on your entire body. You know what I mean? Like they should be, if you're the president of the United States, I feel like they should like actively be scanning, because I mean, I don't know how long he's had it, but when they're saying aggressive form and it's spread to his bones, like, is it new? Either way, that's fucking terrible.
Her have a new friend, Rashi. I think she's a little afraid, but definitely, I think he have like a really sparking personality like her. So he behave like also like a baby.
So big dogs and small dogs,
All right, let's set up a race.
think they have more similarities than they have differences.
Bro, he can't even reach the fucking ball. He's too tall. He looked like a giraffe.
People always say like only small dogs will wear clothing, but Reggie has a bunch of sweaters he wears. Small dogs.
Reggie just wears human clothes. Reggie just wears human XLs.
Dogs are high maintenance. Reggie is very, very high maintenance. So I think they're just more alike than they are different.
How much food do you think Reggie eats a day? Oh my God. When he was growing, dude, like pounds of food. Like thousands of calories.
And actually, it's the first time I see them. They're so close and relaxed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reggie is pooped. He is just so tired. So that's why he's just chilling.
Yeah, I mean, dude, that big of a dog probably stays up for like 5 hours a day.
Burping.
Really interesting couple days. We learned a lot. They are really similar in many things. And I was having a lot of fun with him because he's a baby.
And I love her. I just love the way that she'll crawl up on your shoulder and give you loves and...
Yeah, and start shaking and going...
Just make those little squeaky noises.
Oh, Pearl got too excited. Her eyeball popped out.
I'm sure he wouldn't do the same thing, but so he can. It's civic.
Obviously, bringing the smallest dog in the world with the tallest dog.
That fucking happens. I'm telling you. I have a friend. Okay, see, I'm not trying to do this friend thing again. Oh, I have a friend that I have a friend for everything. I have a friend that owns like one of those little like shitter like pit bull dogs, and it's the cutest thing in the world. When he gets too excited, his eyeball will fucking pop out of his skull.
In the world, there was a little...
And that's just like a fucking health problem. Like that happens. How does that happen?
A little bit of like anxiety.
But yeah, it's a pug.
But I think he was very gentle, very kind. As
Reggie sees Pearl in the food bowl, wakes up from his slumber. It's time to eat.
Best as he could be, and then when he was done, he was done.
I think like that talks a lot about, you know, how caring and loving he is.
I was...
Oh my God, we king glazing the fuck out of these dogs right now.
Shocked a little bit. I think I had a idea in my head of what a small dog would be like, and she just completely different.
Like a little mean and barking on
yeah,
yes.
she was nothing. She's nothing like that. She's just super friendly. Yeah. Probably my favorite part, most memorable.
Oh, you gotta throw up.
Good job.
Yes. Pour in front of...
It just throws up like 5 pounds of food on a white carpet.
The cameras, I think like she's like a little diva. She loves to be the center of the attention, and even myself, I'm really surprised the way she walks through the camera.
Reggie, he lives in his own world. We're just part of it. I think he was like, this is right, this is appropriate. Everybody's here for me. But I think he did really good. I haven't ever done any like...
I love Reggie.
...professional photography with him. I was really proud of him and how well he did, and he
looks old.
So smart. He just wants to do what we want.
Oh, keep the snoring. Of course, you want to be the center of attention, even when she sleeps.
That's fine.
You can see through the photos and the videos, the love we have, for our pets. They are part of the family.
And I don't.
Yeah.
It is.
All right, they get their awards. Do you think there's dogs that are bigger or smaller? Like, these are always the ones that are on record. I feel like Reggie's probably, like, top 5 biggest dog living, but there probably are bigger dogs. It's just like they're in Mongolia. And the people are just going, that's a big dog. They're not going to Guinness Book of World Records and going, I think my dog's actually the biggest dog. Next! And next one, what it's actually like to climb Mount Everest.
Mount Everest is the highest point on the planet, peaking at a staggering 29,000 feet above sea level. Since it was scaled by Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay in 1953, it has become the bucket list destination for climbers, thrill seekers, and general outdoor enthusiasts everywhere.
Y'all think you'd survive climbing Mount Everest? I'd give myself a 60-40. I'd give myself a 60-40 yes. 60-40 yes if I had acute training for the endeavor. But I would really hate it. I have no aspiration to climb Mount Everest ever. I love hiking, right? I don't want to climb something that entails me tightrope walking over a ladder that is straddled over 2 pieces of ice, and in the middle is me falling to my death.
But is it worth the time, money, and extreme danger to tread on top of the world? Today, we're taking a look at what it's actually like to climb Mount Everest. Okay, hope you're wearing plenty of layers because we're going all the way to the top.
I'm hard of breathing because of cigarettes, so no, I would not survive. Bro takes like 6 steps at 1,000 feet up, and he's like, we take a break? Take a break, maybe? Maybe a little cig break? Whips out the pack of cigarettes. It takes 2 months to climb Mount Everest? I thought it was like a week. It takes 60 days? What the fuck? What, do people have no jobs that are doing this? Climbing Mount Everest is a rich people thing, clearly. What the fuck? You're telling me you can take 2 months off? 2 months off to fucking climb this bitch?
Stretching up from
Summer break. They're not doing... Dude, summer break doesn't exist for people with jobs. Summer break exists for high schoolers and college students that don't work. Once you're out of college, you don't have summer break. You still work. Teachers, maybe. Teachers usually just get a job in the summer. Ask your teacher what they do in the summer. A lot of them will say they still work.
Himalayas along the...
Bro's saying, okay, rich people and teachers that don't have a summer job can climb Mount Everest.
Chinese-Nepal border is Mount Everest, the world's tallest mountain. You don't get a superlative like that without inviting a bunch of amateur adventurers to try and climb you. So, expeditions to the mountain's peak have become a lucrative industry. But climbing Mount Everest is no walk in the park, unless your parks extend 3.5 miles into the sky and require months of physical preparation to visit. Then it's exactly like walking in the park. While it only takes about 5 days to go from base camp to the summit and back down again, your body isn't quite ready to begin the ascent until it has gotten acclimated to the extreme...
I think I could fucking do it. I think my body can fucking handle that one. Yeah, I think I can fucking do that. Oh, my body can't handle the fucking being 3 miles into the sky. I don't know how to fucking handle that.
Conditions
I can already tell this video is going to be boring. I think it's entertaining. I think we're going to watch this one out because I want to, and this is Joe Bart's stream.
People who have successfully climbed Mount Everest described the ordeal as being comparable to running on a treadmill while trying to breathe through a straw.
No fucking way it's that hard. Is there really that little oxygen? Running on a treadmill, breathing through a straw? Holy shit. Couldn't I bring one of those fucking... I'd be like scuba gear. I just breathe oxygen through scuba gear.
Before getting to the peak...
Yeah, oxygen tank.
Climbers must condition their bodies by spending time at various checkpoints throughout the ascent. These quick trips, or rotations, involve climbing to the next camp and back down to the original camp, followed by a resting period of 5 to 8 days between each climb. All of this is to prepare your red blood cells to make more oxygen for your lungs. This step is unavoidable, and everyone, including Sherpas, must undergo this process.
Wow.
It's like an unskippable training mission in a video game.
It's so cold you'll find frozen climbers. Today?
It gets pretty goddamn cold up on Everest. The wind chill is minus 148 degrees for most of the year. Conditions only cooperate.
What did he say?
148 degrees for most of.
148.
The wind chill is minus 148 degrees for.
Minus 148! Bitch, it's a bit nippy outside at 40 fucking degrees. 148? What the fuck does that even feel like? What does minus 148 feel like? Celsius or Fahrenheit? Minus 148. What's the coldest y'all have ever been in? Like minus 10 maybe I've fucking seen? And that shit's like you go outside, you fucking pee, and that shit instantly freezes. Minus 148. Oh my God. Dude, the wind blows, you're gonna die. Minus 40. Y'all have not been in minus 40. Get the fuck out of here.
Conditions only cooperate long enough for a human to make the climb for a small 2-week window at the end of May. But while the temperatures are toned down slightly, climbers are still at high risk for frostbite and hypothermia. Temperatures consistently drop below zero. Perfect conditions to cause loss of circulation in toes or fingers. Exposed skin can freeze instantly, like a T-100 blasted with liquid nitrogen.
Hasta la vista.
Exposed skin freezes instantly. How do you cover your entire body? What are you going to only be able to... Oh, they wear goggles. Do they wear goggles and cover their entire body? What if you have to take a piss? You can't whip your dick out in the middle of a fucking mountain, take a fucking piss. Your dick will freeze off. Oh my God! You think that's ever happened to somebody at Mount Everest? Yo, oh my God, tell me that did. Tell me that did. Somebody takes a fucking, they pull their pants down to take a piss, and their dick freezes off. Oh, it's like an ice cube. Stop. They wear diapers? Dude, then the piss is gonna get cold. They probably have like a pee bottle or like a catheter. No way they put in a catheter.
Frostbitten skin changes color. And may cause joints to stop working. Affected digits must be warmed up quickly or risk amputation.
So his nose is gone. Like they're gonna amputate his nose.
Approximately 300 people have perished trying to scale Mount Everest since 1953, including 11 in 2019. Even with modern...
What did he say?
Including 11 in 2019.
11 people died climbing Mount Everest in 2019.
Even with modern climbing gear, weather prediction, and GPS, 1 in every 100 climbers has a chillingly real chance of losing their lives on the way up.
1 in 100 people die? God, would y'all take that risk? 1% chance that you die? That's still fucking too much, dude.
It's estimated there are roughly 200 ice-cold corpses sprinkled throughout the mountain, several of which are visible to climbers making the journey.
And they'll never move them because what the fuck are they going to do to move them? So it'll just be on the side of the road, some dead guy from 3 years ago?
Sentinels are gruesome to observe, but not totally unexpected. It's understood by most climbers that at some point, you're going to see a stiff. Due to the incredible cost...
And then guess what? It's all about the achievement, right? You're doing this shit for the achievement, not the experience, right? Like when you try to 100% a game, you're not having fun 100%ing a game. You're just doing it to say you did it. Because you're going to get to the top of that bitch and you're going to go. And then you're going to walk back down. And that's it.
Of retrieving them from their open-air graves, these long-expired adventurers are usually found exactly where they fell and remain there for years, like gas station billboards.
You face danger from extreme conditions and other climbers. How do you face danger from other climbers? They use dead climbers as guideposts / waypoints. They pick that motherfucker up. Imagine they pick that dead motherfucker up stiff as a board. Fucking plant him in the ground. Shit, he's just waving at you. Oh, that marks. We're about 2/3 of the way up. When we pass Jim. Fucking. They just fucking standing there. They move his face. Oh, that's fucked. Okay, I'm done making jokes about it.
Crevasses, falling 100-ton blocks of ice, and delicate snow bridges that can collapse.
See, that's why I'm saying no. Right there. That's the shit I was describing to y'all. What the fuck? What the fuck? People have been climbing Mount Everest since 1953, and the best thing they can bring up is a fucking ladder that they place sideways?
Any step. Now, we're not describing a national treasure film. That's the stone-cold reality of Khumbu Icefall. This colossal 3,000-foot tall frozen waterfall could take anywhere from 3 to 8 hours to cross, using ropes and sometimes ladder bridges to make your way across the precarious crevasses.
And then you gotta do it back. You could climb Mount Everest, succeed, and then die on the way down. That's awful.
And if that doesn't get your heart racing enough, did we mention the whole ordeal is done in pitch black darkness? In order to make the eventual descent in the daylight, climbers need to ascend through the dark wee hours of the morning, using only their headlamps to light the way.
What?
Once you're at the top, the danger of falling off the side only increases, with an 8,000-foot drop on one side and a 10,000-foot drop on the other. Climbers like to joke that if you're going to fall, choose the 10,000-foot drop. Why? Because you'll live longer. While making your way up any mountain...
Oh, a good old climber joke. You know, me and my buds that climb Mount Everest. You know, when you climb to the top, you just say, you're going to fall over the 10,000-foot one. Yeah, you'll live a little bit longer. Am I right? Him on the way back.
Mountain, a climber can begin to develop a condition called acute mountain sickness, usually causing lethargy and headaches. But once you enter what is known as the death zone of Everest, those light symptoms can take a dangerous turn, which you probably guessed by the name. In addition to risks for a stroke and heart attack, a climber's lungs and brain are vulnerable to edema. High-altitude pulmonary edema, or HAPE, causes the lungs to fill with liquid, leading to shortness of breath, fluid-filled coughs, and the choking feeling of suffocation. So, leave the Marlboros at home.
For the one chatter that said they smoke ciggies. Can't bring them. Wait, why aren't you allowed to bring cigarettes, though? I don't understand.
Every climber goes through some form of this nightmare scenario, and the symptoms can range from the obvious, like rasping lungs, to dangerously unobvious. And if you wanted some more scary acronyms, HACE, or high-altitude cerebral edema, is another condition which causes nausea, delirium, and brain swelling due to lack of oxygen. This can lead to some pretty odd behavior, such as shedding clothing in the frigid temperatures and talking to people who aren't there.
Oh my god, yo, the dude in front of you just starts getting naked. You're like fucking 2 miles above the fucking ground, or above sea level. The dude in front of you, it's fucking negative 50 outside. He's just fucking butt-ass. You turn around, he's butt-ass naked, talking to a wall, shaking the guy's hand. Oh, my God. The dead guy.
Unless they're talking to ghosts. There must be a few of them up there. Even though climbers work diligently to acclimate themselves to the reduction in oxygen...
Would you dead-ass do this? I said I would never climb Mount Everest. I have no aspiration to do this. I'm not even being, like, fucking exaggerating when I say that. Like, I would never, I can die without ever climbing Mount Everest, and I won't regret that.
Human life just cannot be sustained at 8,000 meters. The oxygen is so thin, humans can't function, hence the name Death Zone. After all, they are hanging out in the same vicinity as small aircraft. Climbers do carry oxygen with them, but they need to pack so light for the trip already that there isn't room for a lot of it. Once you hit that not-so-sweet spot, it becomes a race against the clock between your mountaintop glory and your body literally shutting down. Snow blindness may sound like an affliction that makes you overpay for ski vacations, but it is yet another one of Everest's considerable dangers. For one thing, you're a lot closer to the sun up there than you are down here, and the sun is notoriously not eye-friendly. Also, all that low oxygen action we mentioned earlier can cause the blood vessels in your eyeballs to burst. That is, if they don't first straight up freeze in your skull like chilled grapes. Climber Brian Dickinson experienced a bone-chilling brush with snow blindness. During a solo climb, Dickinson dropped his goggles, allowing ice to form inside and crack the lenses. A descent that should have taken 3 hours took 7, as his eyeballs burned and his vision became blurry. Dickinson luckily had some naval training, which assisted his navigation. But the harsh conditions on Mount Everest are more than capable of blinding anyone who sets their eyes
You'll go blind if your goggles fall off? What the fuck?
On it. Mount Everest is
Bro,
notorious.
I knew this shit was hard. I didn't think it was that hard, though.
Home to
Like, they could die in 1,000 different fucking ways.
constant thievery. Most of the time, inexperienced climbers without oxygen steal the supplies they need to
Oh, yoink from other people? Bro, if somebody stole my oxygen on the top of Mount Everest, I would Spartan kick them off that bitch. Oh, you're fucking joking. And I would turn to everybody, I would say, yo, this motherfucker tried to yoink my shit, and I would have died.
continue on, such as tanks and food. This can lead to life-threatening situations when a climber reaches into their pack for a sandwich only to find they've been robbed on a mountain, which is way worse
God,
than
rich people robbing each other. Yeah, that's crazy.
getting robbed at, say, the YMCA. And if you're counting on having enough oxygen for the 7-bottle requirement and they're not there, you may as well just set yourself down and let the mountain take you. That or return to base camp, whatever the vibe is. Everest made headlines in 2019 for the long lines of climbers waiting.
You know when you would drink. Oh my God. You know when you drink water and it goes down the wrong pipe. Oh my God. Okay, I'm good.
At the summit, and the lives lost as a result of being stuck in the punishing cold. But according to Sherpas familiar with the climb, this isn't a new problem. Long lines are annoying at Disney World or the DMV, but a stalled queue at the summit of Everest can cause an agonizing demise. And the longer you wait in line, the less time there is to experience the view and savor the grueling accomplishment of reaching the very top. This overcrowding issue has been blamed on Nepal issuing too many climbing permits. But the weather is also partly to blame for the 2019 fiasco, which shaved the normally fair-weathered window from 2 weeks to about 1 day, causing a rush for the summit.
A rush for the summit. Ew. I was gonna say a rush for the summit. I just go back and do it another year. What the fuck? I knew there was trash on the top. Just a bunch of poop.
One less obvious challenge of attempting to scale Everest is that there aren't exactly any rest stops along the climb.
Yeah, no, I already said that.
So,
I said taking a piss, your dick would fall off.
to put it maturely, where does all the poop go? Climbers have reported taking steps to constipate themselves for the journey, but when nature calls, you are obliged to answer. Digging
Bro,
a
I
hole.
just shit myself. I would just deal. Oh my God! But then that whole time you're just climbing up and you feel the poop just kind of like rustling around, or you got like a wet shit. Oh, that'd be the worst.
Hole in the frozen ground is one option, but that gets increasingly difficult to do the higher you go. Everest base camps
It'll
provide
keep you warm. It would for a little bit, and then when it gets really cold, oh my God, it would be kind of like a comforting warmth on your butt. And then after a bit, it'd probably get pretty sticky, and then it'd feel like you have rocks in your pants.
blue barrel toilet substitutes that can be carried to frozen lakes or emptied into pits.
And you'd probably get an infection, yeah.
But climbers should still expect to find surprises littered throughout the hike, like a frozen dog park. And all that poo can't break down in the freezing temperatures, so the waste shrivels up and releases dangerous gases, which can contaminate the water supply and spread sickness through the base camps. The hundreds of climbing enthusiasts who flock to Everest every year are also devout littering enthusiasts, leaving their trash behind after they head out. Gas canisters, oxygen bottles, broken camping equipment, and slews of unnecessary items get left behind. And with no waste management company on the premises, the trash just sits there.
It will cost tens of thousands of
If the
dollars. Yeah, y'all were saying teachers were going to climb this bitch. It's rich people.
hellish conditions of this haunted, corpse-filled mountain don't kill you, the price tag just might. Serious climbers willing to reach new heights have been known to shell out tens of thousands of dollars just
Usually
to get
you get a sponsor. Who the fuck is going to sponsor you?
a crack at that radical rock. It costs over $40,000 to
Not
hire.
every person that's climbed, I would say 99.99% of the people that are climbing Mount Everest aren't influencers. Who the fuck's going to sponsor them to climb that shit? There's no news coverage on it.
A good Sherpa, and trust us, that's one area in which you shouldn't skimp. Some of the best climbers can convince companies to sponsor their attempt, but most regular schlubs save up for decades to complete the
There it is.
sometimes $130,000 trip to Everest's penthouse.
130,000.
Also, Everest does not offer refunds. So if the weather is bad when you make your trip, odds are you're just going to eat that cost, which includes
No, I'd get my money back. No, I'd get my money back. I pay some fucking dickbag 30 grand to take me up that bitch. The fucking weather's shitty. Give me that back. Give me that back, you fuckhead.
$7,000 for a permit, airfare, lodging, and food. Tack on the cost of the required medical evacuation insurance and climbing.
Yo, some dude yoinks my oxygen on Mount Everest. I'm putting laxatives in his water. He'll fucking freeze to death ass up.
So what do you think? Would you ever try to make it to the top of Mount Everest?
No, I probably wouldn't. A world isn't ready for Gen Alpha. Or the world isn't ready for Gen Alpha. Lock in. The world isn't ready for Gen Alpha.